Are you welcome back. This is a belated happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and all of that good stuff. You've tuned in to Foster's Animal World. I know, don't stop tapping your computer and wondering what's wrong with your phone. There's a Negro in my electronic device. Hi. All right, man, I'm here today. We've been off the air for a month, I think, or something like that, because it just got like that. Santa Claus was coming to town. I had to put him up, Paula was checking who's naughty and nice, It's just like, it was crazy. But we want to talk to you guys, I'm here with Paula Archer, I think. Is Paula out there?
Paula's there.
Hey.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Here.
Merry Christmas. I'm always late, right? I'm so late. But did you?
Late, I'm short.
That's right. Hey, you know what? I got an email, and I don't know if it was true or not, but it's like our guest, the dogs, became more important than being on the show. Somebody had to go rescue a dog or something like that.
Working on it.
Working on it. Oh, is that Richard?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that moment. Okay? Hey, wait a minute. I got to give it to Richard, though. Because is it snowing in Tennessee, Kentucky, Missouri?
Not here.
It's not? Oh, well, good. You saved. Wait a minute. Is that phone call for us?
Yes, it is.
Oh, my God. Okay, let's take it.
On the phone.
Let's take this and see right off the bat, because I got more to say. But hello?
Hello?
Who would this be?
My name's Patrice Ciano.
Okay, I missed your first name. It broke up.
Patrice.
Patrice.
Yes.
Hey,
her last name, she had to make sure she had the last name correct.
What's the last name?
Cassiano. It used to be Patrice Taylor.
Cassiano. You Italian?
How are you?
Well, we're great, man. It's like, it was 7:30 in the morning. I started the show late because, it was my probation. One of my fans on the phone. But how are you? Where you at, Patrice?
I'm in Long Beach, California, and I just realized through listening to your show that the woman who lives on my block is some kind of superstar. I was listening to your show last time, and I realized this is Alex Kincaid, the vet who helped Spartacus.
Oh, it is? Wait a minute. She lives on your block?
She lives on my block. My dogs are in love with her.
I'm in love with her. What are you talking about? I love Alex, man. I'm bad because I owe Alex a phone call or two, but she's as busy as I am, so that's all right. That's right. Yeah, she's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful person. As a matter of fact,
she is.
As a matter of fact, hey Paula, what about Alex?
We need to get her back.
That's right. Well, I'm thinking. Listen, guys, let me tell you what we're doing with the show is. I'm about to start directing a movie for the next 2 months or something like that, And Paula and I are in search of the super co-host that could sit in and take over this show for 2 months while I am away.
My wife can do it.
Huh?
My wife can do it.
Your wife can do it? Well, hey, she's in Long Beach. She's close enough. So, well, you guys, I tell you what, this is a 4-hour show, right?
Okay.
So I think you guys got about, you can get out of the house in the next 45 minutes and get down here and we can test you. Okay? Come on in because we'll be here. We want to put you on camera and on this microphone and sit in here and talk some trash with Foster. And if you can hang, man.
Yeah, and I wish we could today because I can talk about dogs.
Oh, man.
I can talk about dogs.
What?
I called in because you posted something saying, what did you get your dog for Christmas?
That's what we want to know.
Our dog, 2 dogs for Christmas.
You got 2 more dogs you got for your dog, huh? What kind of dog you got?
We rescued 2 dogs this year.
You did?
For our dog.
What kind?
Oh, shelter mutts, of course.
Shelter mutts. I know. I got 2 of them, man. You know, they're addictive, man. Them
I know.
shelter mutts are like crack. No, they don't shoot crack, do they? They you smoke crack and you shoot heroin. That's what they, right? Yeah, I know those shelter mutts, man. You know, what I found out is you're good when you go to the shelter as long as you don't look them in the eye, Paula. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, just look right at their tongues and their mouths and all that other stuff. But don't look them in the eyes because then it's over. You going home with a new dog. Is that what happened to you guys?
Pretty much. I was on Facebook and somebody says, this dog's going to die today. That's all it takes.
That's it. See, I can't watch them. My problem is because my name is Foster and Paula's tried to tell me, people are stupid. I said, okay, yeah, not all people, just most of them. Because my name is Foster, I end up getting tagged like 60 times a day.
Oh, yeah.
My name is Foster Carter. That doesn't mean I'm
Foster.
Yeah, it's like, it's so amazing. And if I wasn't in the dog world, I don't know. It's just so I just ask people when they friend me now, I was like, please don't tag me to death. It's like, I don't mind friending you, but if you just friending me to just use my name and my little bit of influence that I got in my in my little neighborhood, then don't. Excuse me.
Well, one of the dogs we got, he wouldn't take his head out from under the blanket so no one could see what he looked like. I thought no family is going to walk into Orange County Shelter and adopt a 12-year-old dog who needs thousands of dollars worth of surgery and won't take his head out from under the blankets.
Oh, man. That's amazing.
Named him Linus.
Right. Hey, let me ask you guys, did you guys hear about that dog that, and Paula, you might not have heard about it all the way in Missouri, but there was a dog that was a pit bull that got stolen, kidnapped, and he was brown, like chocolate brown, well, like brown, right? So I'd say it's chocolate brown, right? Chocolate brown is brown, not black, right? Yeah. And somebody dyed him black. They dyed him black, and they didn't know if they used shoe polish or dye or what to try to disguise him, right? And it was so funny because it was the worst dye job because I guess you had to give it to him. They didn't want to get the dye or the shoe polish or whatever in his eyes. So the whole dog was black, and then he had this circle around his eyes that were brown. It was the funniest. So then they got him back, and then the idiots left the gate open 2 days later, and it was all on the news. This dog is missing, turns back up, died. And the dog gets out again, and somebody found him in the neighborhood. But I was like, somebody need to die the owners. I was like, Jesus. Yeah, so that's totally amazing. So you got the dog. What's the dog's name? Your older dog?
Linus.
Lioness?
Linus, like Linus and Peanuts, who always had his blanket.
Exactly. And so you got Lioness, 2 other dogs, and what did you name them?
Oh, the first one is Winston. I've had him 5 years. He was a foster. He was at Carson Shelter, 4 months old. They were going to kill him for aggression.
Paula knows Carson Shelter.
A 6-pound dog. They were going to kill him for aggression. He was a fear biter.
See,
his name's Winston, and we got him 2 dogs this year.
See, you put Paula up on the screen. I don't know if you guys are watching the stream. Are you?
No, we're on the phone talking to you.
Oh, okay. You can watch us live.
Well, we're on YouTube, scrolling around doing searches. Looking for
no.
Where the next episode of Breeder X is.
Yeah, no, baby. See, now you talking, Paula. These are wonderful people. You in consideration for a co-host up here? Because Paula, we could fill up 4 seats and have 4 co-hosts in here, and it could be battle of the co-hosts with Rock. Yeah, and Rock would see who does the best, and.
There you go.
Yeah, but Breeder X, man, you hit me in the heart with that one, dear. I gotta tell you the truth. That's one reason that I want to kind of take a break from the Tuesday and just do our Friday show while I'm doing this movie because I was editing the next episode of Breeder X yesterday, man, and
so you got all the footage.
Yeah, I've shot the first 6 episodes. And it's just a matter of putting them up. But, being poor, broke,
Lonely.
And lonely, yes. I haven't had money. That's why this job is really important. I haven't had money to hire a publicist, to come on and support Breeder X, because the only people that know about it are the people who Paula and I have tried to spread the word to. But
The only people who know about it are everybody I ever talked to.
they know about it?
Yeah.
Well, I wish they would go see it, and I wish they would go tell somebody, because we got 2,000 views, and then you watch somebody kick a cat off the porch on YouTube, and it had 3 million views. I'm like, well, what's up with that? It's so we're trying to entertain people, but we're trying to educate them at the same time. But just let me give you this right now. So you got your husband. What's his name? I heard him in the background.
His name is Michael.
Michael, I like Michael because he's out there promoting his woman. Stand behind him, Michael, because they stand behind you, brother.
When he met me a while back, he didn't know anything about the plight of dogs, especially shelter dogs. In his country. And now he can spout statistics like a pro.
Good job. Good job.
Yes, indeedy, man. Well, listen, it's. You're saying all of the right stuff. Can you put Paula up on the screen, man? Because everything you were saying about the shelters and stuff. See, this is like Miss Rescue Adoption. This the queen right there. Paula's in Missouri, but her presence is felt all around the world, man. It's like, so when you say, Carson Shelter and all, Paula's working every day with. How many shelters? You could probably name every shelter in the country, couldn't you? Pretty much.
Take too long.
If I say a city,
Paula, please keep doing what you're doing, Paula.
If we say a city, she could tell you a shelter there. You say a state, Paula said this is shelter. She knows the good ones and the bad ones and the up ones and the down ones. How many dogs they putting to sleep. This
70,000 puppies a week are born in this country.
Yeah, and
70,000 puppies a week. Nobody should be breeding dogs.
I know.
Mandatory spay neuter is the only thing that's going to work for this country.
It really is, and you're so right. And
And there's a wonderful organization here in Long Beach called Fix Long Beach. I'm good friends with the lady in charge, Claudia Hoffman, and they do free spay neuters for dogs in Long Beach for low-income families. Mm-hmm. Every weekend they're out there with their little bus doing free spay neuters at the parks based on zip codes, and a grassroots movement like that in Long Beach has worked fantastic, and I wish they'd do that in every city.
Everybody do a little bit, it'll be a lot better.
Huh.
Patrice, if you would send me that information, I will make sure that gets all over Facebook.
Yeah, Fix Long Beach. They have a Facebook page.
Fix Long Beach.
Fix Long Beach, you said?
Mm-hmm. They have a Facebook page.
Okay.
I know we were heavily advertising for another place. It might be the same one. I can't remember the name of it. They were paying people $100 to bring in 2 pit bulls, and they would spay or neuter.
Long Beach, yes.
They were paying people, and I was trying to get the word out about that. Yeah, they were paying people $100 to bring in 2 pit bulls. So any kind of information
Newkirk
like that.
Was doing. Remember Pit Bull Day last year? Oh my God. Ingrid Newkirk, the PETA lady. She was telling people on October 1st is Pit Bull Day. Everybody's supposed to go to the shelter, adopt a pit bull, and take him to the vet and have him euthanized.
Oh yeah, I saw that post. It was some. Yeah, that was some. People are totally crazy. I mean, that kind of stuff just.
Sick.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, how much can you say, And all they want is attention, because I don't even think that they have the nerve to do that. I really don't. I think what they are doing is just spouting hate because they're sad about their own lives. And they wish that they had a life, and they wish that they had friends. So
this lady's the head of PETA.
Yeah?
Oh. Yeah, Ingrid Newkirk. She's the president of PETA.
Oh, that's just sick. I didn't know that. I know I heard about the post, and I never saw it because I try not to, support that negative stuff. But but PETA is I mean, they the ones that made it bad for all of the animal advocates in the first place.
They spend millions of dollars every year trying to pass legislation in every state to block rescuers from having pull rights at shelters because they say it promotes animal hoarding.
Yeah. See, that's like, PETA. I mean, that's the reason that today when someone says animal. Oops, sorry about that. I need to use this, don't I? When someone says animal advocate, the general public, the regular person, John Q. Public, they have this image of some crazy person because of people like PETA. When you go.
That's why I'm not invited to cocktail parties anymore.
Well, welcome to the club. It's sad. So, it's, look at that. That's nice. Pitbull. Oh. And, it's, when you throw red paint on somebody's coat, that they worked hard to make their $10,000, pay $10,000 for a coat. I don't care, what you're saying. If you throw paint on anything that belongs to somebody else and they pay money for it, you're wrong. If that's the only way. Rock, if I throw paint on your car because I don't like red cars, you got leather seats.
You ain't let red paint go somewhere.
Okay. So how much anybody, whatever I'm talking about, you can't hear me, can you? After that, right?
Right.
So, hey, guys, guess what? Look what just came up into there. So hey, let me ask while you're on the line. Let's put Paula on the spot. So Paula, Happy New Year. So what did you do? Yeah, what did you do for New Year's? Did you get drunk?
No.
No?
I was out working dogs.
Really? Rock, did you get drunk?
Me? No, I was actually working. I was DJing.
All right. And you, my dear? Did you get drunk?
Did I get drunk?
Yeah.
Did we get drunk, honey?
You got to remember it.
She don't remember.
That means it was good.
We were doing the same thing Paula was doing, probably.
Just put them in the top. Keep the top. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, what is he talking about? Oh, we're chewing. We're eating chocolate covered raisins this morning, man.
We're drinking Kool-Aid.
There you go. Well, I'm not gonna say I got drunk, but I didn't. I woke up at 1:30.
1:30 in the afternoon.
In the morning, but I passed out about 9, so it was. And then I started drinking. No, I had Grand Marnier and champagne. It was so good because, Paula made me take off for the holidays, and it was the most sleep that I've had. We did the couch, man. I played with the dogs, and then I laid on the couch and played with the dogs and laid on the couch and play with the dogs.
It sounds like a great day when you can play with the dogs all day.
Yeah, it was. It was the first time in 2 years, man. So it was that's why I said, hey, you know what? It's something to this, this just having some time to yourself for a change, So, hey, Paula, you like my hair? I got it done for you.
You bet.
Yeah. So it's so, hey, do we need to take a commercial? Because they hate it when we don't, support the people that pay the bills. So we'll be right back. Hang in there. See you in a minute.
Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best-tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
Hey, we're back. Pitbull energy drink.
Trying to convince me.
Huh?
My husband's trying to convince me to go down there and take over the radio show for you.
I'm telling you, you guys jump in the car. What is the day? It's like Tuesday morning.
No, can't do today, but we'd love to do it someday soon.
All right. Well, you have to. I don't know if you know Paula Archer on Facebook.
She's my friend on Facebook.
Well, that's the person to talk to, because all I do is show up here, and so when she allows, I try to do this thing. So hit Paula up. Maybe that's what we'll do, because
have a guest host every time.
I'm gonna have I want to have 4 guest hosts. So maybe that's the ticket, Paula. We have all 4 chairs filled, or 5. What we got? 2, 4. We can fill it up, and just have the battle of the guest host, and then whoever is the best, we can do a Jeopardy kind of thing, elimination, and Rock would be the secret vote, that nobody knows about, and keep them going. And when I come back in 2 months, we see who won, and what do you think, Paula?
I think my wife's going to win.
Well, you would. That's how you stay in that house. You know, fool. So, that makes sense. Let's see. Hey, man, you know what? Paula,
Yes?
do you know Johnny Ray?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
From LA.
Yeah, you know Johnny Ray, right?
Yep.
Okay.
My wife knows just about everybody that has to do with rescue dogs in this Long Beach, Los Angeles area.
Is that right?
Yeah, she got 5,000 rescue dog contacts on Facebook.
Oh, that's good. All right. You guys are my kind of people. Listen, well, Johnny Ray hung up on me last night. Damn it, Johnny. Yeah, if you out there, call me. All right? Paula, let me ask you something. Do you got a problem with Johnny?
Nope.
Okay, me neither.
I don't have time.
All right. Well, I think
I don't have time to have a problem with people.
Okay, well, I think that I don't think he hung up on me. I think that the battery died, but I like to just talk a little shit, because I can, But Johnny Ray was in Mexico at the zoo like last week. Him and Shorty, and I was supposed to be there. Me and Danny was supposed to be there with him, but we got all the communications all messed up. And I did not make it because we were riding with Johnny, and Johnny forgot that we were riding with him, So that was a real drag. But they sent some pictures back, and what they are doing with the zoo with the tigers, it's like tigers and leopards and some animals down there that need help. It's like the bear. Remember the bear in Germany that we were supporting last year, Paula? Who?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, who eventually he died in that little shit enclosure that they had him in. That started as a real, big space, and slowly the evil bastards just took away his space and took away his space, and the the bear, probably died of a broken heart, and just pissed off. And I wonder how you think a bear could speak German? It's like, you make a motherfucker. Right? So, but these animals in Mexico need support with getting a closure, getting enclosure built, just more space for them, and these are circus animals that have been dumped, and some of them are, I'm not saying it, cartel guys dumped them and stuff, or they ended up at the zoo. But when, certain law enforcement groups did certain things with certain people, whatever. But, I think some drug dealers are pretty nice people. That's what I say. And, hey, go for the cartel and all the other stuff. But, Johnny and Shorty and a couple of vets, and I think her name is Julia Kelly. I got to pull that up. But they were down there, and they've been doing it. And Johnny, before his phone went dead, we were talking about, some things that we could do to help raise money for these animals. And so you guys might hear more about that later on. He'll be in touch with you, Paula, and we'll get him in here and get some stuff on, because we love Johnny. And so anyway, so what happened with Richard, Paula? Hello? Paula.
Well,
what happened with Richard?
It appears that our boy Richard, he was supposed to be on today, but he is working on something. There was a post that surfaced on Facebook, I believe it was day before yesterday sometime, and a certain rescue posted that she sent some dogs to a woods, and I don't know the whole story. I don't know if it's true. I don't know what's going on. Richard's working on it. He's reached out to some people. He is trying to set up other rescues and transportation to these rescues, if it is true, to help get the other dogs out of that situation. So he's tied up, but Richard knows that we love him, and he always has a spot here on the show with us. He feels bad because he couldn't make it in today, but I told him dogs first, and their priority, and that's what I tell, if there's something going on with the dog, we totally understand that your attention should be somewhere else. So right. He will hopefully join us as soon as he can, because Richard always has innovative ideas on how to help rescue dogs. He has a rescue of his own, plus he does transport. So he is he's a very valuable token in this game of, sharing dogs, getting dogs saved, and everything. But today we have a friend of his, and
Rich has got friends?
are going to be on the show.
Wait a minute. Rich has got friends?
In high places and low places.
I thought you were the only friend Richard had. How does that happen?
Shh.
Wait a minute. That might be him calling.
Tell.
That might be Richard on the phone. Let's see. Hold on, dear. If it's either Richard or Johnny Ray. Wait a minute.
Okay.
About doing stuff for dogs. My wife and I are in the process of starting a 501c3. Our rescue is called Shelter Bandit.
Shelter Bandits. All right. Well, hold on. I want you guys to join in with the other caller. Hello. Who is this?
This is Judy. I was down in Mexico with Johnny Ray.
See, there
Hi,
you.
Foster.
Hi, dear. How are you? I totally butchered your name, didn't I? Did I say Julie?
Yes, well, everybody does. That's okay. I answered to both, and a few others.
What did I call you? What did I say?
I don't know. I didn't really hear you very well.
Okay. I think I might have said
Judy with
Judy.
a D.
Yeah. See, that might. See, it's like it's that dyslexia. But I gotta tell you though, I was close because I didn't call you Phil. It's
there you go.
I knew it was.
I don't know if I would have answered to that one,
yeah.
but
I
just wanted to call in because I heard you talking about the animals down in TJ Zoo.
Yeah, what you guys were doing was great, man.
Yeah, and they need a lot of help. A few of them that just arrived are in very small cages for, I guess, lack of anywhere else to put them for the time being. And some of them are a little on the thin side. These were circus animals, and apparently a law was passed in Mexico where you're not allowed to have animals in the circus anymore.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard. Now, I wasn't aware of it, but I read it the other day in a post. So don't hold me to that because I would like to get, better verification.
Well, that's all right.
That's my understanding.
Yeah, we don't mind. We spread lies and rumors all the time. So that's right up our alley, man. Sure. What are you talking about? It's but was that a leopard that was reaching for Shorty?
They were actually jaguars.
Jaguars. I drive one of those.
Jaguars, and it was really an amazing experience. Just a shout out to Jessica M for bringing us there and getting us the VIP treatment. And we actually were able to walk down into the jaguar sanctuary. They had brought them into the feeding and sleeping cages, section.
Right.
And we literally went down this ramp into the sanctuary, and we had the people up at the top, looking at us like we were the animals for a minute. It was a really amazing experience. And these animals are all very friendly. I mean, you're able to pet them and touch them. And
how many do you have?
There were 2 jaguars, and then there were actually 3 tigers that were just brought in. Now, 2 of the tigers were friendly. The third one, he didn't look like he wanted to be bothered too much. And then they just have a white tiger.
Really?
That they just opened the sanctuary for the white tiger the day we were actually there. So it was a big to-do.
White
news
tiger?
Cameras and whatnot.
A white tiger? Where did he come?
White tiger.
Where did he come from?
Do you know what? I'm not 100% sure. I know that he's been there for a while. He was there over the summer. And what they were doing as a fundraiser was you were allowed to go and get your photo taken with this baby cub. And that money was used to help build this sanctuary that was opened up this past week. But he's too big now to actually be able to hold and whatnot. But
wow, white tiger.
Yeah, so the 3 tigers that just arrived definitely need a sanctuary. I mean, they're in very small cages, and they need space to run.
Yeah. Was the zoo closed when you guys were there?
No, actually, we arrived early, but the zoo was open, and we were there as people started to come in and watch, look at the animals and whatnot.
Yeah, because I was wondering if the zoo was closed. So on the next trip down, I told Johnny I'm coming, and I'm going to drive myself and not be standing outside in the driveway in my underwear waiting to be picked up,
Well, I mean, if you can make it down to the border, I'd be happy to pick you up at the border.
Okay.
No worries.
You got it. That's
because I do plan on going, I know they're coordinating something now for the trip down to Ensenada to the zoo down there.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, we're gonna cut that part out of the show. For my wife to hear, the woman's gonna pick me up at the border. Yeah. I'll be gone.
Transportation only.
Yeah, I'll be gone for the weekend. I'm going to pet the kitties.
Now you're going to really get yourself in trouble.
No, Paula, no. I'm allergic. Yep.
You're allergic?
Yeah. I'm
I'm
a well-trained dog. No, I'm allergic to getting beat up. I'm allergic to that cold shoulder and not having food when you come home and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So how many?
But yeah, come on down. Anybody's welcome to come on down and see the animals. And, it's a small zoo, but by the sounds of it, with the situation down there, if they're taking in animals, it's going to grow quite rapidly.
Now, you live in Mexico or here?
I live in Mexico.
Oh, okay. And TJ?
Playas de Tijuana at the beach.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. So we met at the
event.
Duh. Okay. That's what I thought. Oh, yes. On the
Yeah,
beach.
it's a spay neuter event.
That's right. See, when a woman tells me she lives on the beach, I always pay attention to that. That's how I categorized you. I'll never forget you because she said she lives on the beach and she's gorgeous. So naturally, being the pit bull that I am, that stuck with me. It's like, wow, because I haven't never been to the beach in Mexico. You guys sent some great pictures from down there though when you all were all drinking. Nobody.
Oh, I wasn't with that party.
Oh, you wasn't with the drinking party.
I was home with my husband that night.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's good because I got a bunch of pictures from the beach with tequila bottles and stuff, Rock. I was like, all right, that's the beach. I think that might have been Johnny's birthday or something, but
might have been.
But that's cool. So, I was happy to see that it went off, and I was so sad that Danny and I didn't make it, man.
Yeah, we were all disappointed that you guys, there was that miscommunication somewhere along the line, but there's going to be plenty more opportunities, and
well, that's because Johnny's he's just doing so much. That he's just scattered, he's stretched out. And so I don't know. Did he get in touch with you yet, Paula? Because we're supposed to have him. He's supposed to be on the Friday show, right?
Haven't heard anything.
You haven't heard?
I'll give him a reminder.
Yeah, tell him to hit Paula up. And I don't know if you guys are friends on Facebook or not, but, tell him to hit Paula up because he'll probably call me tonight. Tomorrow, something like that, and but we supposed to, because the video from we got a great little documentary video about the spay neuter event.
Wonderful! So, I'm excited to see it.
Oh yeah, we want to make that the whole Friday show and stuff. But Paula's been trying to get in touch with Shorty and Johnny, so in order to make that happen, so. Hit her up, guys, and let's get that in. Get in here and let's talk about that thing because it's a wonderful thing you guys did. So,
all right, my friend.
Take care, my dear. And
all right, we'll speak soon.
Thank you so much. Everyone. Thank you so much, and keep doing that work.
Absolutely.
All right. Hey, wait a minute. Call back. I'm sorry. I hung up on. I was supposed to ask her something and totally slipped me. Anyway. What was I going to say? Oh, hey. So you were saying Richard's friend is, or somebody that works with Richard is calling in or Skyping in?
Amanda is Skyping in around 9:30. We need to get a hold of her because she's at work. So 9:30, she's, I think, taking a little break so that she can join us. We also have Regina joining us today to talk about the scanner program. So I think she is standing by, actually.
What is the scanner program? She is? On Skype? Mm-hmm. Rock? Well, you talk to Rock then, Paula. I'm just sitting here, huh? 9:30. Oh, she's called. She's. Wait a minute. Paula said she was standing by now.
Well, we're supposed to call her at 9:30.
Oh, 9:30.
That's Amanda. Amanda's going to be Amanda's going to be on the show about 9:30. But I think Regina is standing by, and she's going to talk about the scanner program because a lot of times the shelters have scanners that are obsolete, and even though dogs are brought in, they can't scan and find out who the owner is because their scanner is a piece of junk. So Regina did some research on that, and she's going to share that with us today.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. So is she on the line now or not?
No, I'm still waiting for the answer.
Uh-oh. One ringy dingy, two ringy dingies. On that whole ringy dingy, what's her face? Who's the ringy dingy? Oh God, I got brain lock.
Huh? Regina, you there?
Bueller.
Who?
Ferris Bueller.
No. The ringy dingy was
Regina's on the line.
Right. Hey Regina, how are you? Hello, Regina? I can't hear her. She's Skyping?
Yeah, she's supposed to be answering.
Well, she's not. Hey, I got a phone call on the phone call. Hello, Mr. Fox?
Hold on.
Hi, I'm good. Hey, we are on the radio, so I have to. This is a bill collector on the phone, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
And if I didn't pick this up, then my Jaguar will be going back tonight. You know, so no, this is my good friend, filmmaker Ian Fox. Okay, sir, thank you so much.
Stay here on the phone.
Yep. So, hey, I know you guys say, well, wait a minute, he's talking on the phone.
Regina's on the phone.
Regina?
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Good. Is it snowing where you at?
No, not yet, but I think tomorrow we're expecting some snow.
Really? Okay.
Judy's back on the line, too.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
need to ask her something, right?
yeah, let me put it back. Okay, so you're on the line with Judy and Paula and my friend in Long Beach who I got Alzheimer's kicking in. What?
Patrice.
Who?
Patrice and Michael.
No, Judy and Michael. That's right. Judy and Michael in Long Beach.
No,
Hi,
Patrice
Judy,
is in Long Beach.
Patrice and Michael.
Patrice and Michael in Long Beach.
That's what I said. You guys are so all mixed up. All right, and the new caller is who?
Regina?
Regina. That's right. Somebody says I'm the only one that knew, huh?
No.
Okay.
Let's go backwards.
All right.
I
Hey,
got to work a little harder here.
that's it. Oh, no. But Regina, I had something I wanted to say to Judy because we hung up on her, or she hung up on us. Before we get to what you have to say, Judy,
Yes.
what'd you get your dog for Christmas?
What did I get my dog for? Tennis balls.
Tennis
All
balls?
8 of them got 3 or 4 tennis balls each.
Is that right? And what kind of dogs you got?
Okay, you ready for the list? I have a blue heeler, a poodle, 3 chihuahuas, a border collie, and a pit bull mix of some sort. Oh, and a lab pup.
You go, girl. Yeah, and they live on the beach.
And they live on the beach. And a few of them are rescues, and, if the right family comes along and wants to give them a forever home,
Yes.
they're available for adoption.
Right. That's the dog's life.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, yeah. And, all right. He knows when he's being talked about. That's good. So, Regina.
Yes.
Tell us what's going on with you. Well, so let's start off with first.
Hey,
What'd you get your dog for Christmas?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What did you get your dog for Christmas?
Love. Lots of love.
Oh, lots of love. Well, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I have 8 dogs here, and so I really just give them all my attention, pretty much.
Yeah, a 50-pound bag of dog food is enough.
Yes, lots of dog food.
That's right. Santa get down the chimney with that bad boy. That's a good week or two, So
I go through probably about 50 pounds every few days.
Oh yeah, I know. Hey, let me ask you guys first of all, what's wrong with us with these multiple dogs, man? It's like
They're called foster failure?
yeah, it's getting to
That's right.
it's getting to the point that I hardly don't know anybody with one dog, man.
I know.
I meet somebody with one dog.
They want to live in multiples. That's what I tell people. Take another. Your dog will be happier.
Yeah, I see somebody with one dog. I say, hey, man, what you doing? You're lazy dog. You only got one dog, man. It's like,
I always say 2 is better than 1. 2 pit bulls especially are always better than 1.
yeah, I know. I'm trying to, put off getting another dog. I really, really am. Only because I hate stupid dogs. So, I have to spend all this money on training them and stuff, Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I can't have a dumb dog walking around with me. I just can't. I can't. And but Judy.
Yes.
Have you seen these new dogs Johnny's got? Some hairless. Paula, they've got some Mexican.
Cholo
They what?
Cholo Quintleys.
This is the Mexican hairless dog?
The ones that
Yes.
look like
Well,
chihuahua.
some of them have actually long hair, and some of them are hairless. It depends how they're born. And they're the dogs of the Aztec, so it's an ancient breed.
I want to see them.
Like a Chinese water dog.
Yeah, I want to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see
And
them.
actually, the three females that he brought up came from the zoo. They were all at the zoo. Well, I guess for lack of a better place to put them, they had them at the zoo, and Johnny offered to bring a few of them up and find them homes.
Yeah, that's how he is. He can never say no, unless it's to me. But hey, but Regina,
Yes.
where are you at? Local?
Right now?
Uh-huh.
I'm in Hampton, Virginia, at my home.
Virginia, is it snowing?
No, not yet. It's getting cold. Probably tomorrow. We had 70 degrees yesterday, and now it's going to be probably snowing tomorrow.
Oh man, that's interesting.
It doesn't snow much here.
No, we had snow last week.
Wow, in California?
It was amazing, man. And people almost died. They slid off the face of the earth. Because if it rains a teaspoonful of water here, they start going crazy.
Same
oh my
thing
God,
here.
oh my God, it's
They
water.
can't handle it.
Yeah, it's like coming from Chicago. We used to slipping and sliding. You turn the steering wheel the other way, and,
Exactly.
wait for it to come back and slide around that pole, and it's like that's. I can't tell you. Between that and it was so funny because I can't move to California and working in the movie business, they work you to death. And I had for about a year I had this whole affliction of falling asleep while I was driving.
Oh.
Yeah, and I had a friend die like that, and that's what broke me up. But I woke up one night about 2:00 in the morning, and the stop sign was just passing right by me. It went through the corner of my eye, and I was like, oh shit. And I hit the brake, and then I looked up, and it was a car in the intersection, and that person froze. They were just looking at me like, with the deer in the headlights. And thank God for Chicago ice and snow driving, man. Because I slammed on the brakes and they locked up. And I turned the steering wheel and I went, slid to the side. And I spun the steering wheel back. And I spun right around them, all the way around them. And ended up on the other side, stopped. And I guess they had closed their eyes because they looked up and they were like, how you get... Well, it was like I had went right through them or something.
It was like that nature that just kicked in, that you knew what to do.
I knew what to do. When the car started sliding, and it's like spin the wheel, you'll go this way, then go that way. And it was a beautiful thing. But so, Regina, tell us, what are you up to? What are you up to? What you got going on with your life and dogs?
Well, I'm actually, I do rescue. I do my own private rescue. And, I've taken on a lot of overbred moms with puppies, and so I had just got 8 of 10 of my puppies adopted, and one more is going in 2 weeks, and I'll be down to 1, so that will free me up a little bit.
Congratulations. What's the name of your rescue?
It's called Blue Angels Rescue.
Blue Angels. How'd you come up with that name?
It's named after my 2 blue pit bull girls that I had my first rescues.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How long?
But I'm more of an advocate at this point because I don't have a 501. I do everything on my own, so I've kind of converted to not taking on any more dogs at this time, but just getting more into, education and, spreading awareness about the breed and legislation I'm very interested in. So I like to share all the information that I get. I really like to share it as wide as I can.
Absolutely. Well, Patricia and Michael just became a 501c, huh?
That's awesome.
No, we're not a 501c3 yet, but we're working on it.
Are you working on it? All right. Well,
It's hard when you have to, rely, solely on just, small donations. It's very hard.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
A great group called Romp Rescue, who you've had on the air before, as a matter of fact.
Which one?
Romp Rescue.
Romp. Oh, yeah. We love Romp.
Yeah, I love Romp, too.
Yeah, Romp is some good people. As a matter of fact, wasn't he supposed to be back with us, Paula?
Yes, he's going to be back with us as soon as things slow down a little bit. But we have some of their adoptable dogs to be on the show today.
We do? Well, hey, you know what? Hey,
Dog.
I don't. Are you guys familiar with the adopt a dog thing that we do on the show?
Yeah.
All right, then I think you can rock. You want to do that thing with Paula right now? Let's see, can we get some dogs adopted? If you guys can hold on and turn on your computers and you can even see them and hear Paula do her thing. You know, and we're not bragging. We're just bragging that you know, we've been off the air, but you know, over the years, we've been averaging, you know, like 2 dogs adopted on every show, a minimum of 2 dogs adopted, and we hit our all-time high. And I'm like, I did some. Paula hit her all-time high with 12 dogs being adopted now. You know,
Wow.
yeah, I mean,
amazing.
That's amazing. That's amazing, man. Off of just one little radio show with 6 listeners, you know, and around the world, you know.
Hey, so Foster, I'll be on standby, but I do have some good information to share when there's an opportunity.
Absolutely. Well, hold on to it. We're just going to get these dogs adopted because that's what we do around here, damn it. And we'll be right back. Go ahead, Paula. And Rock, it belongs to you.
All right, let's go.
Brock, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Hey, Romp Rescue. These are some of their adoptable dogs. The first one we have up is Bunny. Hello, my name is Bunny. I am a 2-year-old spayed Dogo Argentine mix. I am very affectionate and I am great with kids. I have lots of energy. I love chasing balls, playing with rope toys, and anything else you want to throw at me to chase. I love to play, and I need to be the only pet in your home. I can and will give you all the love you want and need. I am in training with the dog man right now to improve my manners. And I'm getting so much better. Please, won't you give me a chance? Now, the next one up we have says, greetings, I am Casey. I am a 4-year-old spayed pit bull mix that loves to go on long walks and runs. I love humans, especially my own. And I enjoy playing and spending time with that human. I am looking for my forever home. And now we have Cade. Cade says, that's me. And I am a 4-year-old neutered male pit bull who has overcome a pretty traumatic experience in the shelter where a gang member beat me up with a chain wrapped around his hand.
Oh,
he beat me pretty bad. And Romp Rescue saved me. When I came to Romp Rescue, I was terrified of the sound that metal makes. The sound of change scared me, and even keys. I have had a long journey in my recovery. My recovery is still a work in progress. But with love, patience, and consistency, I will and can be your best friend. I enjoy long walks, some toys, and bones. I'm a huge snuggle bug once you get to know me, but I am still a little shy of new people. Foster, you'll remember Cade was on our show.
Right.
And the artist did the picture of him.
That's
we had
right.
them on our show last year.
Right.
This is Cade. It's the same one. So there's Cade.
He's still there?
Yes, he is. We need to find Cade a home.
Wow, yeah, we can make that a mission.
Yep, it's a mission this year.
There you go. That's right. We got because that had to be like 3 months or something, 4 months, right?
Oh yeah, probably at least.
Oh man, so, yeah, right. After it's maybe 6 months.
Yeah. Okay. The next one we have. Hi, I'm Bella B. I am 2 years old, spayed, staffy mix. I can be high energy, but have calmed down since my 2nd birthday. I love to go on walks, runs, and hikes. I need a way to burn off all this energy. I am a total love bug. I enjoy cuddles, kisses, and being brushed. I'm looking for my forever home. Will it be yours? Now we have Sophie. Sophie was rescued on her kill day. Many have inquired about her, but her forever home has never materialized. Pity, with a lot of personality. She loves all people and just can't get enough loving. She is very social and outgoing with people and will keep you laughing. She is playful at 3 years old. She still thinks she's a puppy. She would do best in a home with an only dog, as an only dog, and is the perfect size for an apartment. She is house trained and crate trained, and she's not a barker. She can be very mellow and loves to just relax and lounge around. She truly would love to be someone's lap dog. She is ideal for someone who is familiar with the Staffy breed and would be a perfect companion who is just looking for one dog. Now we have our next dog. I go by the name of Valentine because I am such a love. I am a spayed 11-year-old pointer mix. I love going on walks and hanging out with my human. My favorite thing to do is scratch my feet in the dirt. And I love playing with my toys. I am the happiest, funniest doggy you will ever meet. I don't like other dogs, so I need to be an only child. I just love hanging out with people and chewing on toys. I am looking for my forever loving home to call my very own. These dogs that I have just showcased, they are with Romp Rescue, located in Los Angeles, California. You can email Romp Rescue at romprescue@gmail.com, or you can visit them on their website, www.romprescue.org. That's our first set for today.
Well, all right. And just speaking of Romp Rescue, that's really good. God, man, I'm so bad with names. Dave, is it Dave?
Oh.
Huh?
Paul Duff.
Paul, that's what I said. That's where the D came in at.
Yeah. Paul Duff is the president.
That's right, Paul, man. Yeah, he was on the pit bull. Ouch.
Sorry.
Can you turn your phone? Can you turn the computer down?
Yes.
We're getting an echo.
Yep. The pit bull summit. All right. Whose computer is that? Okay. All right. So,
he and Diana are Romp Rescue.
That's right.
And thank you, Diana, for scrambling and getting me these dogs for the show today. I appreciate all your help.
Yeah.
She's a sweetheart.
And we're going to have to, let's do some sort of feature and, bring that bad boy back in here. What's his name again? The white pit? Hank?
Cade.
Cade.
C-A-D-E. Yeah, he's a doll baby. I love him.
Yeah, get him back in here, man. Let's find that bad boy home. Somebody else told me they were looking for a white pit bull too. That's the problem with being 63, guys. You have no memory. So somebody's dialing. Who's dialing up? You still with us? Hello?
I got it.
Hello?
Okay. So Regina, you said you had something to share?
Yes. One of the things that I wanted to share was the topic about the scanners, the microchip scanners, and how important it is. I just want to spread the word to all the shelters and rescues out there that a lot of dogs are being bypassed and missed. Their chips are not being read because the scanners that a lot of the shelters are using are outdated.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
what can they do about
usually
that?
It was where they had one type of scanner through Avid, AVID, but now they have a lot of different companies, and the shelters are really highly recommended to use the universal scanners because the universal scanners will actually pick up all of the microchips. There's so many different brands now.
Right, exactly.
So Yeah, so the universal is really, really imperative. And there's been some reports from rescues that after they have pulled dogs from some of these rural shelters, that these dogs were actually microchipped to people and on death row, and that the owners did not know where their dogs were.
Regina, how much does a scanner cost?
Scanners can run, I think, from $150 to $200. However, the good news that I have to share today is I made contact with a company called AKC Reunite. Have you heard of them?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, they're a scanner company, and what they do is they offer any legitimate shelter and rescue a free scanner, a free universal scanner. It's a donation program. And so it's a free donor program, and there was a shelter in Putnam County, Florida, which is pretty rural, and we found out that they were not using a scanner at all and using a broken one for months. So I got them on board and connected them to this rep. The rep at the company, her name is Emily, and she is just wonderful. She's really all about the animals. It's not just a job for her. So she is more than willing to, help anybody. It's a very easy, short application. And I was thinking maybe we can post that information on one of the pages so people can go on there and just send her an email and ask for the application and
absolutely
and get a scanner.
And even better than that, you and Paula get together and let's have Emily on the show.
Yes.
Because if they're doing that kind of stuff, that's like wonderful.
Isn't that great?
That's like unbelievable. It's like spayed and neutering 300 dogs in Mexico.
Yeah, because there's so many dogs falling through the cracks because the scanners are not being picked up. And other things, just to mention, that can actually interfere with scanning a dog is fluorescent lights, computers, and metal tables.
Really?
So there needs to be a stronger protocol on how to scan, where to scan,
and, But aren't a lot of those scanners hooked up to computers?
I'm not really sure. I don't think so. I have a friend who has one, and she carries. No, they can carry them around in their animal control trucks.
It's kind of like a price scanning gun.
Oh,
it's like a mouse with not a. It's like a wireless mouse.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's like a computer can interrupt the scan. Confuse it.
Yeah, the EMF waves and the fluorescent, the gases that, the EMF waves, the radio waves that come off of lighting and metal. So it's very, highly recommended that if a shelter's going to especially attempt to euthanize a dog, that even if they scan them on the way in, they should rescan them again and make sure that there's no owner looking for them.
Right.
And so that's the good news about that. And Emily, I think, would be willing to be on the show. And like I said, she's an animal lover, so she's wonderful.
What's the name of that company again?
It's called AKC Reunite.
Reunite.
Yeah. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
So you have that. And that's that topic. And then I have another topic if you're interested in hearing it now.
Yes, go right ahead. We're here, man. We're here for you.
What's that?
I say we're here for you guys.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm so excited to be part of the team because I have so much to share, and you have given me an avenue, you and Paula, to share really valuable information.
It's all Paula, man. Hey, I would still be asleep right now if it wasn't for Paula. So, hey, okay.
So the other thing that's really exciting is, as you know, Paula has the Paws for Pit page, and we network a lot of the dogs there. Mm-hmm. And, due to, the fact that the best way for these dogs to get adopted is to give them the exposure. So the rotating of the page and the managing the technical part of that is being on the computer and rotating the pages and spending a lot of time doing that. And I know as we grow in our mission, there's so many other projects that we could be putting our attention to. So we made the suggestion of maybe finding some students that are either techie or animal, we want animal lovers as well because they'd have passion about doing it. But, so we're trying to connect with some students and put out an invite for any student that needs credit that's in a program that they can volunteer for an organization. for a cause that they can get like externship hours.
Yes.
And so I made my first contact here in Hampton University, and we're working with the college here, and it looks like pretty promising that they're going to be able to provide us with some students to help us on the page.
Paula, you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a big thing. We can get some students that, the youngsters now, they're so good with the computer. If they can just whiz out those,
Absolutely. And it's like, the youth is where it's at, I mean.
Right, spreading awareness.
Yeah, man, because, excuse me. That's the next generation, because, like, all of you guys are going to get old and die sooner or later, and then, like, me and the kids will be the only ones here. So, let's train them so I won't have such a hard job.
It might start out, okay, look, we got this techie kid that he could rotate these pages, and then all of a sudden, it starts touching his heart. He starts seeing the issues and starts spreading the word, So it's definitely a good thing. But it would really help open up Paula's time and more time to spend energy doing bigger projects, other projects.
Yes.
So that's that. And so we want to put an invite out to, any student that would be interested. I'm willing to contact colleges and reach out, but if we can just put like a post somewhere where we're inviting people in, that would be helpful as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll post up anything and everything, and you guys might not have noticed, Patrice, that's what I said. Why you keep confusing me? That I haven't been on Facebook for a month because we were on vacation, but we're gonna post up that kind of stuff. I'm gonna be back on and doing it. Paula didn't take a break. Do you know she demanded that we relax and take some time off for the holidays, and she cheated. She worked the entire time. I can't believe that. She just, only thing she didn't do is come on the show.
Yay, Paula!
And that's because we didn't have a show. But, I get her alerts, and like every half hour, no, that's a lie. Every 20 minutes is Paula Archer shared. This dog is, last 24 hours, 911, help me, he's going to drown. Stop this, we must help. This woman doesn't sleep. I don't know, maybe the sun doesn't go down in Missouri. It's just like constantly daylight, like Alaska or something, huh?
Well, the saying, rescues never sleep.
Is that what they say?
Yes, that's the saying, rescues never sleep.
Okay.
Well, that's how we say rescue is never going. Nobody ever said it was glamorous.
Yeah, we can't sleep.
Well, no
Who wants
wonder.
to do?
That's okay. That's why I'm not a rescue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to help the rescues as much as I can, but you guys are better men than me. So, Michael?
Yes.
Do you sleep?
Pardon me?
Do you sleep, or you guys take turns?
We sleep when we can.
Always somebody has to go potty.
You guys sleep together?
Yes, with all three of the dogs.
Oh, wow. Wait, you got Paula. Don't tell Paula that. She likes to hear that because I dog her about. She has 5 dogs in the bed with her. Well,
yeah,
no.
We always say that if our furniture is too nice for the dogs, then the furniture is too nice for us.
Well, I stated that wrong. The dogs let Paula sleep in the bed.
There you go.
That's about the way it is.
Pardon me, guys.
Our dogs got new heated throw blankets for Christmas to help with their arthritis.
Is that right?
Yes.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, we have 2 younger ones, and then we have a senior, and he had a lot of work that needed to be done, and so his arthritis acts up during the winter, so we got him a throw blanket to keep him nice and warm.
Very right. Glasses. Okay. The what was I lost my train of thought there. I was trying to drink some berry juice. We don't get to eat around here. Pitbull energy drink. I'm going to say that for you guys at hiphopbev.com. Oh, Michael, I was going to ask, Why don't, when you bring your wife up, why don't you guys bring one of your dogs or two of your dogs? Are they friendly? No. Yeah. Are you guys trying to? No. You guys are keeping those dogs.
Oh yeah, they're the first. Once I got into the dog rescue, and my wife taught me all about it. My first 2 rescues were foster failures.
They lasted about 5 minutes.
You guys just called up and said we're gonna keep them, right?
Just like you said, I looked at him and then it was all over with.
That's the problem. Don't look him in the eyes, man. It's over.
I couldn't help it. She was too cute. She looked right at me. She has a one ear up, 1 ear down thing, and she suckered me in.
There you go.
Michael.
Yeah, no, I found that out, after my 5th dog.
Right.
It was like, let me retrace my steps. Because it's like going in the grocery store and saying, I am not going to buy anything. I'm just, I'm going in there to, I know, what it reminded me of is, like, you guys ever went on one of those timeshare things? Where they make you sit there
we've
for
been offered, but we have rescues. We can't. We don't have time to go on a timeshare.
Leave the country as long as these dogs are alive.
Yeah, right. Regina, you ever been on one of those timeshare hour things?
Just once with my kids, yes, I was.
And did you buy one?
Oh, actually, I'll just tell you a quick funny thing. I was taking my kids to Florida, and I picked up one of those coupons for Disney World, and then ended up at one of these timeshare sales.
Right.
And my brother-in-law had to wait for me to take the kids because I had to do this little thing.
That's
and
right.
He ended up buying one.
He bought one.
Yeah, he ended up, because at first I was so embarrassed. I'm like, I'm sorry, we have to sit through this. Oh, my God. And then he just got hooked. It was like a cult.
I know. It was like, listen, but okay, I'm going to give you a secret. I own 4.
No.
I can go anywhere. I can go anywhere in the world now.
Really?
Oh my God, man! But I mean, I started like 20 years ago. With the first one, and now I got 2 bedrooms and everywhere. It's insane. It's sick. That's why
convenient. They're convenient to have.
It's actually really, really cool. I mean, because just the different places. My thing is just, I don't like to go as much as I used to, though. I don't like to travel because the world's gotten so messed up,
Yeah.
And I'm just scared to leave the country. And then don't even talk about flying to Malaysia or, Asia. Forget about that,
I'm scared to stay in the country.
I know. Wait, that too. See, that's the whole thing. It's so weird, man. It's like if I can drive there, I'm cool. Hey, let me ask you guys something kind of off topic, but just, I mean, I'm not overly religious, but, I believe in God, Allah, Jehovah, Buddha, and today. Whatever religion you are, just the creator or whoever. But do you guys hear this story about the 7-year-old girl in the plane crash? My. Paula, you heard about that?
Yes, I did. Amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
Tell us. I didn't hear about it.
It was a 7-year-old girl was flying in her father's plane and her family's plane with her brother and mom and dad and maybe another kid, right? And the plane crashed in the woods, and everybody died except for the 7-year-old little girl.
Oh my God!
And she had one sock on and bloody nose and that, and she walked something like, 3.5 miles through the thick woods over a river and a whole bunch of what do they call them, gullies, and thick woods in the dark. Okay.
Poor thing.
And saw a light in a cabin in the distance, and she walked and knocked on the door, and this guy opened the door, and this little 7-year-old girl standing out there bloody and stuff. I mean, and she said her dad taught her how to do it.
Oh.
Is that
her guardian angel was with her.
He had to be, man. That, that was like, that's amazing, man. That's like, Paula, what do you think about that? You live in the kind of woodsy area.
I think that little girl's father was wise beyond his years to teach her that.
Yeah, it's kind of.
And I'm pretty sure there were angels watching over that little girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. It's. I mean, when you hear that kind of stuff, Rock, you got another line bleep in there. When you hear that kind of stuff, you just have to, you have to believe because the plane crashed. They died. She said she was trying to wake her parents up, and they would. So, Paula, what you just said is that her father, his body, his physical body was all crushed and dead, but his spirit had to still be around that wreckage.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
And surround his baby to walk, to guide her, and without even her being conscious of it or whatever, But because how would she even know which way to go?
It's a fine line, too, because when you have children, when you have a small plane as well, you know that the potential is if something bad can happen. And it's always that fine line of scaring your kids that something might happen and then preparing them. So it sounds like, he knew the possibilities were there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's amazing, but that's Daddy. Hey, we got another caller to join it. Somebody must be out of their mind and want to be part of this conversation. Hello, who is this?
Ann Tyree.
Ann Tyree?
Yes.
That's A-N-T?
N.
Huh?
A-N-N.
Oh, Tyree is the last name.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Ann. How are you?
I'm good.
Well, thank you for sharing this morning. Where are you located?
In Melissa, Texas.
Melissa, Texas. So you the one.
I'm the one.
Oh, great. Is it snowing there?
No, but it's cold.
It's cold. We haven't got a call from one snower. Maybe they, I figured places like Chicago, everybody is snowed in and freezing. Right. They would be listening to the show and on the internet and have a moment to call in and stuff. Because, it's like, no, don't get me started with the snow. But, so what's happening, Ann?
What's happening? Well, I called in because you wanted to know what we got our dogs for Christmas.
That's right.
And I got my dogs the same thing, toys and love, lots of love.
There you go. What kind of toys? Is this like, what kind of dogs you got?
Well, I have 6 cats, so I only have one dog because it's an alpha dog.
Uh-huh.
And it wants, it doesn't do well with other dogs.
Right.
And it's a red healer. I have a red healer.
A red healer. I don't know that. What is it?
It's a cattle dog. It was my neighbor's dog, and it came to live with me.
Uh-huh.
So I have a red healer. But I got toys. That's what I always get him.
Is that right? What kind of toys? Is it like bones or what? Like ropes?
No, he always has bones. Well, I don't ever give him bones. I do give him chews occasionally because they're not really good for dogs.
Uh-huh.
And it has ropes, but I always get him new kinds. I got him a little penguin, a snake, a pet, not a real snake.
Uh-huh. Well, he finds the real ones on his own.
Yeah, no, I haven't found any yet. That would scare me. So, but I always get him toys.
Right.
So that's what I got my dog for Christmas.
Oh, that's so in that area of Texas, is that like rural area?
No, I live 7 miles from McKinney, which is about 25 miles or 30 miles from Dallas.
Oh, okay. So
I've got 2.2 acres.
There you go. That's good.
I was just down there for New Year's.
You were?
Yeah, with Ricky Smiley.
Oh, okay. Well, I bet Ann wasn't at that concert.
What concert was it?
I was actually doing New Year's. I was DJing for New Year's with Ricky Smiley down there in Houston, and then we went to Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah,
then we flew into Dallas-Fort Worth.
We went to Tennessee for Christmas and everything.
Okay. Oh, that's there you go. That's my alarm going off. It's time to wake up.
Okay. All right. Well, it was good to talk to you.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. And go to and post some pictures of your dog up on that. Whoops, hold on. Submarines. Okay, post some pictures on that link that of the dog so I can see them.
Okay. All right. You guys have a blessed day.
You have one. We have one right now. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. So my internet stopped working. What's up with that? I didn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. High Point office jet. Uh-oh.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
Try your call again.
If you need help.
All right.
If you need help, I need help. But that's another story. So, I think that we lost Regina. All right. So let's, Patrice?
Yes.
We're going to take a commercial break so I can see who's at the door. We'll be right back, okay? Paula will be right back in 1 second after word from Pitbull Energy Drink, hiphopbev.com.
Are you a diabetic? Need some energy? Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Need to quench your thirst? Try Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, the only energy drink named suitable for diabetics by the American Diabetic Association. And it's now available with no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and no fat, and a smooth, natural blend of energy, vitamins, and minerals. Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink is the healthiest, best-tasting energy drink around. For more information and online ordering with free shipping, please visit hiphopbev.com. Remember, Pitbull Sugar-Free Energy Drink, suitable for diabetics, great for everyone.
What the funnel, what the funnel, what the funnel, the food truck. Catch me on the streets of
Hey, Major, what the funnel?
One buffalo chicken funnel.
One buffalo chicken coming up, baby.
Make sure you
Oh, yeah.
I think she'll have a strawberry funnel cake.
One strawberry funnel cake.
Peach cobbler, what the funnel?
Sweet and savory, sweet.
Dad, can I say it?
Sure, son.
What the funnel?
What the funnel?
What the funnel by Brandy.
Dad, what's for dinner?
Whoever came up with the term man's best friend, they couldn't have picked a better group of words to put together. I've watched things in the human-animal interaction remain the same for years. Nothing has changed. Abusers, breeders, dogfighters maim and torture creatures who can't protect themselves. 1 month ago, I picked 3 of the worst animal abuse cases that I could find. I used these people to test my theory. What if the abusers got treated like dogs the dogs they tortured?
Pardon me, I'm Detective Will. Detective Smith.
You're kidding, right?
You want to go to jail today?
Herbie.
Boy, I told you about that dog.
The dog fight's going on.
There ain't no snitch, bro. I don't know nothing, man. 1 hour and a half of fucking my dog, Carly.
Please, somebody help me.
retired in 2010 because my doctors told me that I have a failing heart.
Gordon, how are you, my friend? Nice to see you. My name is Joseph Donofrio, I'm a fight promoter. Now, I have a fight coming up. I don't know if you're interested in coming back out. I would like to see us raise about $15,000 for your cause.
Well, with my doctor concerns, I was really contemplating not taking the fight. But I just want to tell you this one. It's pretty graphic. It's pretty bad. Reward offered after I had spray painted Detroit. So I put in a phone call to Donofrio, and I told him I'm in.
You're a guy that's going to go into the ring to raise money for dogs that are homeless and try to keep them warm, okay? Keep them fed.
I can't understand why you would put your body through something like this.
I'd hate to see something happen to him, knowing that I probably should have stopped him.
Every day he comes home and there's something from tell, ripped bicep.
The other athletes in our society, the difference the world would be, all would just take them where they came from.
Gordon is a hero. He's donated time, his money, his resources to build a no-kill shelter.
Well, they call me the dog fighter because I actually climb into a cage and I fight for the dogs.
I do see him 100% in everything he does. I believe in him.
Hi, we're black. Yeah, right. Hey, oh, wait, did you guys hear? I don't know if Paula's there or she went to feed the dogs. Paula?
She was there. She had a stand-in.
Yeah.
Oh, Patrice?
She had a stand-in a few minutes ago. The dog was sitting there looking at the camera.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, her stand-in.
Hey, did you guys hear about this doctor in, I think it was, wait, let me see. I had a note on it. I think in Florida, yeah, in Flanger Beach. A doctor, he adopted a German Shepherd, and what was it? What does it say? It was a couple of days later, he took the dog and tied it up to a pole and just left it. You know, and so he's getting his due. But the thing was, he didn't realize that the dog had a chip in him. You know, hey, is that the new dog, Paula?
Yes, this is Ellie.
Hey, Ellie.
That was her stand-in just now.
Ellie. There you go. See that?
Look at the sideways turn on their heads.
Ellie, look at Ellie saying like, "What the hell?" The computer.
See the sideways turns on their heads.
that electronic box, Mom's got a black guy in it. Wait a minute, what's up with that?
Got a bark.
Yeah, there you go. Pose, Ellie. Look at that. Posing. Hey, Patricia.
Patrice.
That's what I said. Why you keep? It must be something wrong with my microphone. You know,
we're just seeing out.
Okay. Have you guys got the simulcast going?
No, we don't have it on the phone. On the radio.
Oh, okay. Do you have your computer?
On the phone with you today.
Have you got your computer up?
No. Let me see your phone, honey. Right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I was just going to say, because, you know, Paula's got the cutest dog in the world, man. You know, the cutest dog in the world that you can get for driving 400 miles or something like that. How many miles you drive to pick her up?
I went to Tulsa.
Okay, so how many miles is that? Because from L.A., that's a long way.
Was she in a shelter?
She was dumped and crawled into a lady's car. But my other 5 are rescues.
Wait a minute.
She's kind of a rescue too.
Wait a minute. Back up for a second. You confused me. You say she was dumped and crawled into a lady's car, or somebody dumped her in somebody's car?
No, she got dumped.
Somebody dumped her and left her to fend for herself. And this lady was helping her son with a fundraiser from high school. She was delivering tins of popcorn, and she stopped to make a delivery. She left her car door open and the car running, and when she came back, this dog was in her car.
She's like, look, I'm going to sit right here.
Hey, that's funny. That's amazing, man. That imagine that. And it was a pit bull sitting in her car. And the lady got in and drove away?
Yep. She took her in and had her vetted and put a plea on Facebook. And, of course, you know, she looks like Faith.
Right. So it automatically, like, pulled you right in, huh?
Yeah. So I got a hold of the lady and agreed to meet her halfway, which was Tulsa, Oklahoma. And so now Ellie lives here.
So how's she been adapting to the new place?
I think she likes it. She comes back for food. No, I'm kidding. No, she likes it here. Mm-hmm. She's fitting in quite nicely with the others, and she has kind of taken over.
Yeah, so because your place, like you got like big property, big land and stuff. Are you guys fenced in?
Nope, not fenced in, but we've got 5 acres, so.
So when she goes out the door, I mean, your dogs just run? Oh. I mean, they just out there, and if they, so they must like live in there, or else they just keep going, right?
Right. Well, I go outside with them when they go out for potty breaks, and they stay in the yard area. Mm-hmm. So.
Can they go off into the woods by themselves and find little girls from crashed airplanes and stuff?
Oh yeah, they probably could.
Yeah.
The woods is fenced, so they can't get out.
Oh,
they can't get any further than the woods. So.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering. It's like, because, you know, I know Grip would only go so far, but, you know, my little guy, Gabby, like, she's an escape artist, you know? That little chick will go until she get tired, you know? It's like ridiculous, you know? The people at the dog pound at the shelter call her a repeat offender now. Yeah, because
they just call you when they see her and say, "Guess where your dog is?"
Exactly. It was one of the few dogs in the whole city that they just know automatically when she comes in. Somebody turns them in. They say they don't even scan her no more. They just like, oh yeah, that's Gabby. Okay, we know that's the quarters. And they give the people the phone number. It's like, wow, you know.
Just put her in the car and drop her off.
Yeah, you know. I mean, it was pretty bad because I guess it must be hard for people to accept, you know, love their dogs and stuff, because after the 3rd fine, they just stopped charging us, you know. They just like, come get her. You know?
Here she is. Come get her before dinner time.
Yeah, you know, because it's like they charge you every time, you know, your dog gets picked up or something like that, you know, the city. So I don't know if they do that in Missouri.
Send you out like a monthly bill.
Yeah, you know, exactly. Well, I just start tipping, you know. It's like, hey, don't worry about it. Come get her. You know, you leave some money. So Richard is not going to call, huh? I miss him, man.
I know.
Because, you know, I was all excited. Because is he in the truck?
I'm guessing he was.
Oh, okay. Well, it's, excuse me. You want to, how many more dogs we got? Because I would like to get them down, because
I've got 3 more sets to do. So we can go to dogs, and then we have Amanda on at 9:30 this morning, so we need to remember her. She's at work.
I thought it was
So-
9:20 before.
9:20?
No.
No?
9:30.
Don't listen to him.
Oh, okay. All right, but let's save some dogs then.
Okay.
You-
Rock, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
That's what
Well,
she said.
I'm going to do.
She said that Rock is always ready. Oops. All right, here we go.
All right, let's go. Let's see. We have the first up. Oh, these dogs are from California City Shelter. And the first one is Misty. I'm sorry, this one is no longer available. I got the notice kind of late yesterday afternoon.
Misty's
Shelter
adopted?
was up. Misty was put to sleep.
Oh. Oh.
The shelter filled up and they needed the space. And so Misty is she was a perfect dog. She's no longer available.
I get Misty.
Next up we have Willow and Maple.
Mm.
And Maple is no longer available either since the shelter filled up. She was put to sleep. Maple and Willow appeared to be mom and pup. Now it's just Willow, and Willow is a very affectionate dog, and she is great with kids and other dogs. Willow has been waiting for a while now for the right home to come along, but none has. California City is kind of a small shelter. They get no exposure, and it is my pleasure, as always, to help Wendy Nelson get some exposure for these dogs.
To California City, right? Yeah, that is
California
way out by the that's way out by the base where the space shuttle lands. So that's way out in the middle of nowhere.
That is. I know.
I don't live too far from there, and it's way out in the middle of nowhere.
I had a friend that owns 100 acres in California City. As a matter of fact, yeah, Paula, remember what's her name? Villa Lobos.
Yes.
Yeah, Pitbull and Parolees.
Tia.
That's the space I was trying to give them. My friend was going to donate like 25 acres to her, but she was just fed up with California. You know, they had.
She's in Louisville, or she's in Louisiana now.
Yeah.
I believe.
Nolens, I think.
Yeah, that's a great city.
Yeah,
Love
it is. We gotta go down there sometime. But I don't know if that'd be.
Okay.
Huh?
I like Louisiana.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
So go ahead.
Our next one up is Faye. Faye is approximately 2 years old. Faye came in with Fiona. Both girls had chains with locks on them. Faye does not seem overly reactive to other dogs, but she is covered in scars all over her head and legs. It's possible she was misused and therefore should land in a home who understands the tenacity of this breed. That said, she is an extremely happy, loving, and affectionate girl. She has displayed no aggression outside of typical kennel stress, reactivity to other dogs. Outside of the kennel, she is happy and friendly with all. Now we have Fiona, who came in with Faye, and Fiona is around 4 years old. Fiona appears to have been overbred and possibly otherwise misused, as she has scarring, and she also has a very painful leg, maybe an old injury. Fiona is a love bug despite this. She loves to give hugs and snuggle up to anyone willing to be her friend. Due to the possible history of this sweet soul, she should be in a home or rescue experienced with tenacity of this breed. However, that does not speak to what we've seen of her. She has been nothing but a gentle, sweet girl outside of her kennel. Inside, she can be a bit defensive and protective with the other dogs and may bark at an unfamiliar person, but tail wagging all the while. So that in itself is true pity fashion. The next one up is Millie, and she is also gone due to the shelter being full. So that's 3 that Cali City lost in one day. They need our help. They really do. So let's go to Rudy. Rudy looks to be 2 years old. He is approximately around 45 pounds. He is unsure of some dogs, but lived with varying sizes of dogs and seems to have done okay. He was weary of the cats. He came in with Millie, but the owner didn't reclaim either Rudy or Millie.
Kind of like my first wife.
Now we have Doris. Doris is thought to be 2 years old, around 40 pounds. She is very outgoing and affectionate. Doris came in with Ella and Horace. Doris is a very short, stocky, and gorgeous chocolate, tan, and white tricolor girl. She is in reasonably fair condition given her circumstances. Now we have Horace. Horace might be 2 years old. Horace came in with Ella and Doris. Horace is an extremely outgoing and affectionate boy. He loves people, and contrary to his appearance and the situation he was in, does not react to other dogs. Now we have Ella. Ella is 6 months old. She is extremely submissive and gentle. Ella is an extremely gentle soul and has likely known little kindness in her life. She is an absolute sweet girl despite her tough start. Now, as you can see from their photos, all 3 dogs, Doris, Horace, and Ella, have many injuries. They appear to have been abandoned in a yard. They had no food and did not appear to have access to any water. Doris and Horace managed to get out of the yard, and a well-intended neighbor gave them food, which started a fight. Unfortunately, both have many injuries. They don't appear to be dog aggressive, merely in a bad situation with no supervision. Now, any of these dogs that I've just showcased for you can be seen at the California City Animal Shelter, and their number is 760-373-1115. The shelter is open 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. daily. And if you know people that are good networkers, send them over to Cali City's page. Please have them help network these dogs. They lost 3 in one day because they're full. They have trouble getting the word out. I try to help Wendy, and, you know, it's just they have no exposure. They have no help in that area. Please, if you know of somebody that you can send it over their way to help network, rescue, share, transport, donate for the veterinarian fund, anything you can do to help these people, they would solely appreciate it. And I can say I know for a fact that the shelter doesn't like to put down dogs. They try really hard. They hold them as long as they can.
You sure?
I'm sure, because Misty's been there for quite some time, and she didn't make it out. And they really care about their dogs. They try. And I have no problem with helping Cali City with their dogs. If we can do something to help them, if you can do something to help them, please step up. So that's the next set that we have for today.
All right. All right. Well, here's You know, as I was growing up in the urban areas of America, we used to have a saying, Rock. Mm-hmm. You know, when you pop a new drink, you pour out a little poison for the homies that didn't make it, that ain't here no more. You know? And so here's to Misty and all of those great pit bulls who've
As
gone.
Paula was drinking hers at the same time.
Yeah, there you go, Paula, who's gone to that big doghouse in the sky. But you know my saying, Paula, stop the bleeding by stopping the breeding. You know, so that's going to be our mission this year. You know, we're going to, the Tuesday show probably, unless, you know, Patrice and Mike and a couple of more of those guys get over here. Maybe a little bit of Johnny Ray, but I don't know, because, you know, Johnny Ray busy. But we get some co-hosts, and we'll stay with the Tuesday. But if not, when we come back after this movie, we're gonna pump up the stop the bleeding by stopping the breeding, Paula, because you know we were there a little while ago. Speaking of which, Breeder X, Patrice.
Yes.
So you saw Breeder X?
I sure did.
What did you think?
I loved it. We're anxiously awaiting the second episode.
Oh, man. Well, that's good, because I am too. But like I said, we're coming with 2. But I just have to, have this, you know, PR stuff, man, because we have to promote it, you know? That's the big part. That's the main thing is that yours or mine? Oh. Thanks, mine. It's time to wake up, guys. All right, everybody out of the bed. Paula, wake those dogs up. All right. No, wait a minute. You guys are way awake. It's like 9, 10, 11:30 there.
Yep.
Oh, so see, I'm psychic. You know,
Time for Amanda.
I could tell. Look, somebody's on the phone. Is that Amanda, or is Amanda Skyping or calling?
She was going to try to Skype in, but
we just missed
if
somebody.
her Skype's not working, I'm sure she's probably going to call. She has a very interesting story.
Really? All right, well, we just missed the phone here. I got to move this so I can see it. Huh?
She's supposed to be Skyping in, right?
Yeah, somebody called. If you, I'm sorry about that, caller. We only got 2. There you go again, I think. Nope, went away. We only got, we have one engineer. He's blind in one eye and can't see out the other one. So it's like, you know, but that's what we do here, you know. We get extra points for working with, you know, that white bus. Mm-hmm. So, Rock.
Yeah.
You were saying you were on tour, man.
Yeah.
You out there with who?
Did Lunel, what was his name? Cat Williams. We had the guy from Houston. Can't remember his name now.
Okay.
We were all out there in Houston.
Yeah.
Ricky Smiley. So we did Houston, Chicago. We went to Baltimore.
So
all over the area during the South. I guess that's called the South.
Baltimore?
South Carolina,
Baltimore
Virginia. No, it is. It's the South. It's south of the Mason-Dixon line, so it is the South.
Really? Uh-oh.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try it.
Guess they hung up.
Baltimore is in the South?
Yeah, it's considered the South. That's what they told me.
Really? So, but what was I going to ask you? Was any dogs on this tour?
No dogs on the tour.
Paula?
I don't think I seen a dog while I was out
Doesn't
there.
sound like, doesn't sound like a very good tour, does it? They didn't have
Go.
Yeah. What kind of ticket?
Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. There was some dogs on the tour.
Okay.
Because Ricky Smiles a Q dog during the whole time we were down there. All the Qs came out. I was like, they were stepping. So there was some dogs.
Oh, they did the stepping?
Yep.
Well, that's great, man. Well, I just finished a movie with Kat. And I got to say, what a very, very wonderful guy. Interesting brother. Totally, you know? People, because I think when you're a comedian, people don't give you credit for being smart sometimes, you know? They just consider you to be funny. But I found that guy was pretty doggone bright, man. I was impressed with that, I'll be honest with you. So, Bubba dubba 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 dubba. What was I supposed to be doing? Hey, Paula. I have 82 people trying to friend me, man. You know, and I can't understand it, you know. It's like, why me? You know? That's the weird part. It's like, okay.
Man, you're the man.
No way, man. No way. You know, you the woman. And so that's what it is. They try to friend me to get to you. That's because you don't answer. Mm-hmm.
Well, that could be. I haven't had a chance to catch up on all of my friend requests yet either. So.
Oh man, it's you know yeah, it's getting amazing. I'll be honest with you. Somebody they sent me a text message saying that I tried to friend you. You know, I wanted to be friends with you because a friend of mine, John, said that about, you know, I want to be on the movie and stuff. And I said, well, that's not the way. So that film would be over with and out in the theaters before. And so you meet me by a friend's request because, you know, it's just tough, man. But, oh, wait a minute. Somebody's supposed to Skype at 9:30?
Yeah, still waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Still waiting.
Oh, she's at work, so we have to wait for her.
No, Rock, you can call her. I told her to stand by so that the viewers didn't hear all the Skype effects.
Oh, okay.
Dinging and so.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, because she's gonna say we're 5 minutes late. But that's the story of my life. You know, always.
Hello.
All right, she's there. You there, Regina?
Hello. Hey.
This is me. Is Regina there?
Regina, you there?
One ring
all right,
dingy.
well, I tried to hit her up. I mean, I don't know what's going on. It says she's on, but I don't hear anything.
Try her again. Maybe.
Did you try Amanda?
Is it Regina or Amanda? Huh?
I love this technology.
Me too.
This might be a first if we have me, Regina, and Amanda all on here at the same time.
Well, I don't have Amanda's.
Amanda's not here anymore.
I don't have Amanda's information on the for Skype. I can't call her. I don't have her information. Just send it to me right now on the Skype so I can click it.
Okay, let me see.
So their Skype's not working or something. I'll call Regina. Well, I don't know if Regina's there. Let me call her back.
There you go.
All right. Is she there?
I don't know. I got to call her. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, what do I know?
Slow your bro.
All right. So,
all this great text that we go through just to have, you know, dogs being able to be adopted and spreading information, entertaining people. It's great.
Yeah.
Except when it doesn't.
But it don't feel like that when I get out of the bed at 4:30. I was wondering, Paula Archer.
Yes, sir.
I was just reading some of the postings. It was something I was going to ask you, and it totally left me now. Oh, there she is. Is that her?
Yeah, I don't know if she answered yet, though.
She's cute.
Said call failed, so.
Oh.
Let's try it again.
So Regina doesn't have a Skype, correct?
I called Regina, and then it didn't go through either.
Oh. So you saying that we've never had you and Regina and who is this we calling?
Amanda.
Amanda.
I don't know. Maybe one time we had 3 people on, didn't we, Rock? Or is this a new?
No, we can
adventure?
put we had as much as 6 on there. We can do them all, but it's just not there. I'm calling them and it's failing. It says failed. Somehow it won't connect to them.
Can you text her and tell her to call us, Paula?
Yeah, it's not connecting. So.
I sure can.
Cool.
Let's see here.
All right, so anybody out there, well, we started off the theme with what you get your dog for Christmas, you know, and saying that we're going to be looking for guest hosts. I guess I should post that up, huh, Paula? I should and just see what we get back because, you know,
I'm going to call back Paula.
Oh, okay. Oh, you hung up on Paula?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Don't feel bad.
I told Foster not to touch the button.
You ain't the first one. That's funny.
Okay. I just got a message, actually a few minutes ago, from Amanda. She had a work emergency, so she is going to call in a little bit when she is done with that. So I told her just to call in when she can. So something must have come up.
Oh, okay.
Obviously. So she'll call us as soon as she gets done with the emergency at work. So.
Okay.
Cool.
And got a message from Regina, said that the call dropped and she tried calling back, so maybe.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know.
Rock wasn't paying attention, and I wasn't either. So just tell her to call back.
The phone is located to the right, all the way right of me, so I can't see
it's
the
stupid.
2 screens and him and the phone at the same time sometimes.
It's stupid. So actually, if you turn it around, I'll look. Put it here, and then I can tell you, because you're totally right. You know, but there you go. You can still work it from there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, who's this show?
I'll tell Regina to Skype back in.
Okay.
I'm gonna post. I'm posting up about guest host Paula.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, King.
I'm asking. I'm saying, Paula, that I'm gonna be taking off for 2 months to direct this film, and that we are looking for guest hosts. And do you have a face for radio? Yes, it's like, that's enticing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When do you start filming? When did the first part of February?
We start filming February 23rd.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be for 4 weeks.
Doc, you think you want to host the show?
I can help them out.
Heck
I
yeah.
have no problem with that.
Yeah, you guys can do this, man. When Paula's gonna be on the road though. You know, so
Maybe.
yeah, that's the only thing we gotta work on is let's see, how they will. What is that? There we go. Let's see who we gonna have here.
Anybody answer you back on that yet? Huh? Did anybody answer you back on that yet?
Oh, I'm just posting it. You know, I type slow, man. You know, I can only use one finger. You know, because
I'm up to 3 right now.
Yeah, the other one is I have to pay attention to this. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna
Foster types slow because I read slow. So he does that for me so I can read it.
Yeah, you know, it's like try to.
We can do some more dogs.
Hey, go right ahead. Yeah, cause I really want to post this now that I thought about it. You know, this would be fun. You know, to see who's out there that can be better than me. You know, take my job, please.
Don't say that, because a lot of people could.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Take my job.
All right, here we go with the dogs.
All right, y'all go do that thing.
All right.
Are we ready?
Ready.
This next one is Little Pretty in Pink. That is Carrie. She is 1 to 2 years old, mega sweet, and oh, such a love bug. She is in foster care with other dogs right now, so she is longing for her own home with lots and lots of attention. Now, next up we have Randy. Randy is our next model sporting her purple accessories. Don't they look great with her lovely coat? She is about 2 years old. She was used for breeding, but she is loving being retired. She is also in foster care with other dogs and doing wonderfully well, but would like to have a chance to be part of a family. Now, next up, we have Buffy. Buffy is a babe, and she is only 5 months old. This super sweet pup lives with other dogs, and she is looking for someone to call her own. She is a snuggler and dreams of having a loving home soon. Aww. Now we have Ginger. Ginger is about 3, and Ginger needs to be an only child. Absolutely no cats. Ginger loves sleeping in bed with the kids and is a super great snuggler. Look at that tail go in the picture. She is an absolute doll, and she is also a wiggle butt. Now, the next one up we have is Tony. Tony is somewhere between 4 to 5 years old, and the poor guy has had a really rough life. He came into animal control, emaciated, and he is also heartworm positive. Today, he loves to play with other dogs, and he just wants to be loved. He is almost done with his heartworm treatments and will soon be looking for a home to go to. Now, next up, we have Missy. Missy is an awesome young pup, under a year. She is a lover and a looker. She is oh so sweet and playful. She gets along with everybody. She loves everybody, and everybody loves her. Take a chance with her today, and you will not be sorry. Now, next one we have is Gigi, little Miss Gigi. She is about a year old, super playful. She gets along well with other dogs, and she loves to snuggle. She just wants to be where you are. Call today about making her yours. Now, these dogs that I've just showcased have been rescued, and they are located at Hearn, Texas. The contact person there is Deborah Fathery, and her number is 979-279-6388. And any of these dogs that I showcased today, if you didn't get contact information, you can get a hold of me on Facebook, Paula Archer, or you can contact me through PAWS, P-A-W-S, Pit Parade, and that's also a page on Facebook. And that's it. We have one more set today after this one, so I'm sure if you haven't seen one so far that you're in love with, the next set will be the set for you.
All right now. That's great. All right, so I just posted that, Paula, in the Breeder X.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Check it out. See if it makes any sense.
Tell them where to go.
Huh? Oh, go to Facebook. That would help.
Tell them where.
Yeah, go to Facebook, and that would be in the Breeder X support group. That's what it would be, I would imagine.
And if you haven't joined Breeder X support group,
there you
it would be a good to do.
There you go. Hey, she's not with us. I was going to say, tell what's her face. Hey, I just found something in Long Beach Rescue.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you find?
No, I just found Long Beach Rescue.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. All right, I'm in. Uh-oh.
Okay, did we get Regina back? I know she has maybe some more information.
Oh,
for
were
us.
we trying? I wasn't trying. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rock.
All right, try to
get her back, man. I'm having fun trying to find a host to sit in. Hey, all right. So now while we're on the air, I decided to post this, right? And and as soon as we're off the air, Paula, everybody and their mama's gonna be sending me emails. So.
That's what happens.
Yeah, nobody's reading it right now, and then as soon as I get off, I'll have 150 messages. Like, oh, I didn't know. I wanna do this now.
I didn't see that, but I saw it now, and I shared it to 3,000 of my best friends.
Right. It's like, all right, yeah. Voices carry for animals. Maybe we should put it there. Hey, what about Debbie?
Debbie would be an awesome guest host.
So tell me, Rock.
Regina, are you there?
Excuse me. Rock.
No, Regina.
Bless you.
Yeah, thank you, Deb. Could we could we have people guest hosts from home?
Yeah, they can Skype in.
So you can Skype in, so we can have 2 or 3 people in here You could have Paula and 2 people on Skype.
Yep.
And y'all just have a round table.
Yeah.
And then I could watch it on the set on my iPad.
Right.
You know?
You can Skype in too.
Yeah, I could Skype in from and I could do FaceTime.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know if I could pick a FaceTime. That's a.
Oh, okay. That's a Mac thing, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
All right.
I would come.
Regina, it said failed again. Trying to call her, so.
Okay, I could call with my phone.
Yeah.
Right?
So I can't talk to Regina. It failed again.
Oh, man. All right, somebody don't.
Do you want her to call in?
Yeah, tell her to call us. So tell Regina to call us. Regina.
She said she's here, but she can't hear us.
Yeah, I don't know what to do then. Everything is the same as yours, so.
Yeah.
All I do is call.
Okay, well, I just told her to call in.
Somebody answered 965-1600, and
hold on.
Oh, there we go.
RMC Studios, Rock speaking. Hello. All right, hold on. I tried to get you on Skype, but I keep calling you, but it doesn't say anything. All right, hold on. Here we go. Okay, Regina's on the air. Hello, Regina.
Hi, I apologize. My call dropped. I tried calling back a few times.
Oh, we don't believe that. Okay, that's all right, man. We, we have. Yeah, that's right. You know, we've had drop calls before, and we've hung up on people before, so that's okay. So what's happening with Regina? Paula sent me an email, I'm sure, that said, what you were up to, but I don't answer emails a lot, so I'm sorry.
Right.
So I was like, you did. Which one of the 400 is in the junk? So,
yes, that's why we need extra help.
That's exactly, man. We do. But you guys are helping Paul out, and I commend you, and I thank you so much for that. Where are you at? Where are you located?
Well, we were on earlier, if you remember. I'm in Hampton, Virginia, and
oh, wait a minute, that Regina.
Regina, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to take the attention away. I was just getting back online with you guys.
No. We wondered what happened to you, actually. So you hung up on us, or we dropped the call, or?
The call just dropped, and I tried back a few times, and I figured you guys were, tied up with the other calls. So.
Oh, no, you know what it was we hung up on you because your phone started saying, if you like to make a call, hang up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So we said,
I didn't hear that.
Yep. So that's okay. But I think,
If you hang up on me, I will understand.
Yeah, well, don't feel bad. We've, like I said,
all.
we do it. We do it all the time to people, Sometimes
no problem.
Sometimes good people.
Intentionally and unintentionally, right?
Yeah. Sometimes good people, sometimes not. Yeah. It's something here. I was trying to tell Paula. Oh. So, Regina, are you gonna put in to be, a guest host?
Yeah, well, I mean, my mission is to support your mission because we share it. And so, whatever I could do to help, build the show, educate, and invite guests. And I'm really proactive, so I think I'd be, I'm really interested in, helping the show grow.
Right. But, Paula, she sounds like a co-host to me.
Yes.
I said she sounds like a co-host to me. What do you think?
She sure does.
Yep. Hey, you know what? Maybe this is it. While I'm away, we set up the worldwide show. We have somebody from Germany, somebody in New York. Paula's in, what city are you in, Regina?
I'm in Virginia, Hampton, Virginia.
Okay, so the hell with New York. Okay, the hell with New York. We got Regina in.
I'm from New York. I could cover it all.
There you go. Okay, she's in Virginia from New York. So yeah, we have Regina on the East Coast. We gotta find somebody out here, and then we need somebody in. Well, I said Germany, so we got to go to Japan, and right? If we get
I'll find the people.
Okay, there you go. All right, we want Germany, Japan. Okay, somebody's going to be up.
I think the UK because the whole entire UK is BSL.
Yeah, but it's going to be like 2 in the morning. You know, like 1 o'clock in the morning. But somebody will stay up to be on the show.
That's diehard football lovers.
Why didn't I? Hey, you know what? This might be too good an idea to give you, Paula. Hello. Did her stuff freeze? Oh, you're sitting there with her. You got me on that one, baby. No, but
Run with it.
No, it's a beautiful thing. How come we haven't had the worldwide show, Paula? What's wrong with you? You should have figured that one out. I mean, because we've had everything else, but that's cool, like the worldwide show, huh? We can have conversations with a pit bull worldwide. That's a good idea, man.
Are we still live, by the way? We're still live, right?
Oh, yeah, we still on there. But
okay, I have an awesome idea, too. I'll share with you guys later.
Okay. I like that. Let's go worldwide, and I'm not on it. You know? So then I could sit on the set and watch you guys and say, yeah, those my people.
Yeah. We just gotta get everyone on board. That's all.
Yeah. So we'll get Japan and Germany. And what did you say? UK and
definitely the UK.
So
maybe, there's a lot
Canada.
of there's a lot. I mean, I don't know in regard to pitbull, but a lot of these islands too have a lot of stray dog problems, like Belize.
That's
and
right.
There's some really good organizations down there.
I know about that.
And I got a lot of fans in Indonesia. You know, we got fans in. People watch us in 49, 50 countries now.
I heard. We need one. We definitely. I actually made a connection recently. We need somebody in China.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to connect with someone in Belize. That's where I'm from, so I can do that.
Oh, yeah? You really will have to connect. Yep. Yeah.
I can go to our stats and look and see see who we have. Excuse me. I just woke up.
You need the dream team. You know, you just need a dream team.
Yeah. I mean, somebody in China, that's interesting because that's where they eat dogs, right?
Yeah, well, it's just horrific. It's probably the most barbaric country for animals. Yeah. And I've seen pictures. There are pit bulls there, too.
Yeah. And we do have people in China because that's how I got more familiar with the whole eating of dog stuff because there's a group that's in our group who hate the fact that their country has gotten a reputation for eating dogs, you know?
Yeah, there's some good people there.
Yeah. So China,
this is another topic, but did you know that there's a whole community in Kansas that has a dog eating festival annually?
Wait a minute. Isn't that against the law?
Apparently, some Vietnamese people settled in some Kansas City, and they actually have these dog eating festivals every year right here in the U.S.
Kansas?
Yeah, we have to look that one up.
Wait a minute. That's in Missouri, right? Paula, do they have that in your city?
Next
door?
No, Kansas is next door to Missouri.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's Kansas City, Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas City, Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, they all look alike. Yeah, it's like gosh.
Right across the river.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
She needs to send us some barbecue from there, though.
Yeah, but
they got good barbecue.
I saw that last year about that, and there was a lot of opposition, but I think it's still happening.
Wow.
Yeah, they're trying to do it. Actually, there was a lot of protest to it, so I think what they did is they snuck and they had the festival like a week early.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That is sad. They snuck it in on you guys. Or on them.
Well, I think they just knew that people were going to protest because, you know, the awareness of it. And so I think they pulled one over by trying to, you know, they had it early so nobody could show up. When people showed up, it was already done.
Right.
Yeah.
Sneak.
I guess that's another whole topic, right?
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, here I am. I'm so you guys got me going now. I want to see what kind of co-hosts, you know, are out there, man. You know, somebody sit me down, man. I might be able to retire from this gig.
Well, you know, what happens is the creative people and the passionate people, you know, you keep on going on to bigger things and more projects. And so you just have to leave the trail behind you of people that can pick up where you left off because there's so much for one person to do.
Oh, my God. I'm tired just listening to me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
I know. I'm ready to help in any way I can with Paula and.
Well, you guys are gonna have a good time. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch the show from like someplace else. You know, it's like it's gonna be interesting. You know, then I'll find out. You know what we need to do. I can be a critic. You know.
Right. Well, you can be on the outside looking in. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna say like, yeah. You know, that would be a good show if you guys had naked women on it. Or,
well, we can't. The show wouldn't be the same without you. You got to stay involved.
Naked women on our show.
Well, that's what I told him. The guy that sent me that email. And I told him, I say, what are you talking about? We have naked bitches on there all the time. You know?
That's right.
That's right. I say the only internet radio show with more bitches than Howard Stern. That's all. So, the message could not be posted to this wall. Why not? People?
Uh-oh.
Wait a second.
You'll be in Facebook jail. You'll be in Facebook jail. You'll be blocked like I am.
I don't know why these people are...
I think that would be a good idea. I mean, you probably already have it, but to build another, you know, like a really solid website. So in case the Facebook stuff falls, you know, is not working or malfunctioning, you don't lose your connections.
Oh, well, you know, I can't. Go ahead, Paula. I'm sorry.
They block us.
Probably, but I've been kicked out of better places. So that's no big deal. But this is gonna be fun though, Paula. It's like find the I'll play with the find the co-host, but you guys work on the worldwide animal conversation, worldwide pit bull conversation.
Worldwide Fosters Animal World Coalition.
Yeah, and we just pump it up, man. It's like I'm gone for 2 months, working on a film. So, and how about this? So since Foster's gone, the women of the world have taken over the show for 2 months. Tune in and, what do you think, Paula? The women of
that might be. You might come back and we might have totally changed everything.
Yeah, probably.
And that's okay. What do you think I'm expecting? I give the show to the women of the world. You think it's gonna be the same? So let's, I think it would be great and exciting. I like to see what you guys do with it, because it's a woman's world anyway, right, Rob?
Yeah. So
and everybody's waiting on you guys anyway. So you guys might.
I'd love to get some attention. I mean, where I live. I'm in, Michael Vick Town, and there is just so many pit bulls here that need help.
Really?
Oh yeah.
They just one of Michael Vick's dogs just died.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I forget his name, but yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
But they have. I'm actually very close to. It's called Good News Kennels. It used to be the house where Michael Vick fought, and killed all the dogs, and he called it Bad News Kennels, and so it's Good News Kennels, and it's probably about 20 minutes from me, and they have a rescue there now. And they do a lot of good work, and another affiliate of theirs is Dogs Deserve Better, and they deal with chain dogs. But they just opened up a huge shelter here, and all the pit bulls are going to end up there. So, I mean, I would love to get them some exposure here.
Really? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see,
I'm very involved in my community, so I feel like if I could have a stronger voice here and with some support, I think I could do a lot of good starting right here.
well, we're down for that, Paula.
Okay.
Paula,
Yes, we are.
you're gonna run the Women of the World. Women of the World, speak out.
I already created my email address. Ask Paula. I created Regina for Foster's Animal World at gmail.com.
Oh, there you go, baby. Hey, is that someone on the phone, Paul? I mean, Rock.
No, it's been the same phone.
Oh, that's out there. There it is.
Yeah, they're
See there, I'm only halfway blind.
They're probably answering the phone out there, though.
We getting help around here.
We
in
have
this...
4 hours to do a lot.
Huh?
Okay, hold on.
We have 4 hours. We can do a lot.
I know.
Calling in. Laurie.
What?
Okay, Laurie. Hey, Paula. Paula.
Hey, everybody. Hi, Foster. Hi, Paula.
How are you, Laurie?
I'm doing good. How are y'all?
Good, good, good. We just hanging out here, man, and hitting up Facebook. And wait a minute, we lost Regina. Regina hit us black. Laurie, where you at?
Texas. I've been watching and listening and cleaning at the same time.
Oh, really? Sorry about that. You know.
I know, right?
You know. Hey. There's Regina's back, I think. 1 second.
Was I intentionally hung up on that time?
No. Wait a minute. Oh, now we hung up on Laurie.
Yeah.
See, Rock, you guys saw him. We should have had him on camera for that one. It's his fingers, not mine. So Rock did that. We blame him. So
he always hangs up on me.
Oh, he does? Okay. Yeah, I know. That's his thing. But be careful if he calls you back, though, because that's his way of meeting women, you know.
Yo, hey, how you doing?
Sorry,
hold on. Here we go.
Rock White. Barry Rock White.
All right, we got everybody on the phone.
Okay.
Everybody's there.
Laurie, Rock hung up on you, man.
That's all right. I'll forgive him. He won't be the first man that's ever hung up on me.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's 2015. We're going to start all right, okay?
I like that, baby. That's the truth. So, Laurie, how's the weather in Texas, man?
Well, it's probably like 55 right now, but it's freezing for us.
Come on. I want somebody that's in the cold to call, man. It's freezing, though, huh? What part of Texas?
Yeah, we don't like it under 70 down here.
I know what you're saying. What part of Texas are you in?
I'm close to Houston. I'm in LaGrange, Texas.
Houston.
In the middle, in between Austin and Houston.
Oh, okay. I love me some Austin, though, baby. They can kind of keep Houston, but me and Austin, we go way black.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Austin's good. Austin is doing good with the animals as well. So.
Is that right?
Oh, yes. Yes, they're really getting it.
It's the no-kill city.
They're what?
It's the no-kill city.
Really?
Yeah, Austin is a no-kill city.
I'm like in
Austin. I think they're at 97% save rate.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. Rockwall, Texas is at 99% save rate. They went from like 5% save rate
right.
to 99.
Wait a minute. How in the hell is Texas stepping up like that?
They are. There's a few of them.
Here you go, Rock. It's like, that's amazing, man. I didn't know that. Did you know that, Paula?
But in the same sense, Houston is not in good shape at all.
Oh, no?
So, no, we're working on Houston at this point.
It's either really good or really bad.
Yes. And then you don't ever hear about the rural areas that are not doing real good. So we're actually right now working in Houston to try and get some help. The street dog problem in Houston is really, really bad.
Really?
Yes. So we're trying to, if we could just get officials to help us, you know, you have contracted officials with the FCCA and Humane Society.
Right.
If we could get them as passionate as we are,
Yes.
we'd be doing good. And that's kind of where I am, I think, this year is I want to get the officials involved. We do have laws. They may not be the best laws. But if we can get the laws followed by the officials,
Correct.
then that would be wonderful. So I wanted to put it out here. We're actually working on a dog fighting situation. And a lot of times with dog fighting situations, the small rural areas do not have the knowledge and do not have a place for dogs to go. So I hear all the time, well, we don't have anything to do with the dogs. Right now, we're going to probably have about 100 dogs, but there's nowhere for them to go. So if anyone can give any ideas or any rescues have any open spots, that's like asking for a miracle. But if they do, we could sure use some help.
Are these pit bulls or what?
Pity mixes, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dog fighting dogs are not always.
If we connect later, we can go ahead and try to network them for you.
Well, it has not happened yet. Can't say too much. Really can't network because, you know, then we're tipping off the situation.
I would say be ready.
Okay, yeah.
You have
And they will need rehabilitation.
You have 100 dogs?
Yes. I know of several places that it could happen, but we need somewhere for them to go.
Do you have the directory for by state for the rescues?
Yep. Everybody's full.
Yeah, I know. That seems to be the problem.
You know,
I have a vision of starting. I think we need to start foster facilities instead of like sending these dogs to boarding or letting them die because there's no foster. Starting a foster facility that's 501.
How would that work?
Yeah.
How would that work?
It's just right now. It's in my head. It's an idea to just basically open up a facility that you can foster the dogs, like maybe like a certain amount per rescue, but be available for the rescues to have a place to send the dogs that's has grants and it wouldn't be expensive like putting them in boarding and then have the dogs get stuck in boarding for months and then have astronomical bills but have it be like a facility that the dogs would get the attention they need.
Right. Because this situation, these dogs cannot go to just a normal foster situation. They have to go to somebody that has experience with. Yeah.
So wait a minute. Tell me this.
There is a good one in St. Louis.
Would that be with that foster facility? Because I missed part of it. My headphones were cracking.
Okay.
Would that be like a dog orphanage?
No, what I would envision would be to have a foster facility set up, and you would have, a contract with the rescues that they would be able to bring a certain amount of dogs. They'd have a few spots always available, and they can use us, but it would also have training, rehabilitation, and, the means to help these dogs transition so when they are able to be adopted or they find homes, they're already, adjusted. Or they had gone through that adjustment phase,
right?
Versus being stuck in a kennel and there's dogs right now stuck in kennels that are in there 3 months and no one's coming to see them.
Right.
It's a business. It's not a foster facility. It's a business. It's boarding.
Right.
It's money, and the dogs get really hyper stressed in there and they start pacing and they don't really get the exercise they need. And the attention.
So tell me though, but how would that work though? I mean, who would run it? Would this be a staffed a staff facility, or is it volunteers that come by, or?
Okay, so instead of like being like one individual rescue that would be a 501 and get like grants and money to run, this organization like a nonprofit, it would be an organization to support all the rescues. Like you're helping all the rescues, you're helping all the dogs. It would be a place for all the rescues to go to because when people try to help dogs, they go to the rescues. Who do the rescues go to?
Right.
Good point.
So, and I'm trying to get it.
They have a place they can put a few of their dogs, into a rehab with us at the foster facility, and then go ahead and pull more dogs if they need to. They have more space.
Right, and I don't know, I mean, it sounds like a great idea. I'm just trying to envision this. How many dogs could be housed at something like this? Paula, do you understand what she's saying?
I'm more the creator. I'm not like the real logistic person.
Oh,
so
no, I know. And
that.
I like the sound of it. I mean, I'm just trying to, imagine if it, how it would work. We're just brainstorming. Since you brought it up, it sounds like a great idea. I mean, there's a need for it. Paula, what do you think?
I think this would be something to bring our friend Cindy Marvito in on and brainstorm it with her.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it's different than a sanctuary. It's not a boarding. It's completely. It's a dynamic, moving, progressive place. It's not like the dogs are going to get there and stay there. They're going to move. Right. They're going to move them through, but they have a transition place for the rescues to send them in the meantime. So you get these constant rejections. We're full. We'll open up a little more.
Yeah. Paula.
The problem is we would need one in at least every state. When a dog fighting bust happens, it happens very quick. I know a couple of people that go in unmarked with a horse trailer. They're unmarked. They're there. They work with the officials, and they wait in the wings. They scoop up these dogs, and they go. So transport, if you have a situation being busted in Texas or Louisiana,
If you'd like to make a call,
we lost
please
somebody.
hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
Wait a minute.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
Hello?
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
Okay, I have
if you
no
need
idea what
hang up and then dial your operator.
Hello?
If you'd like to make a call,
we're just going to act like that
hang
didn't
up and try
happen.
again. If you need help...
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, who's there?
It's Regina. I'm sorry. We just act like that didn't happen. I hung up on
Okay,
accident.
Laurie, did I lose you? Hold on, I have no idea what I'm doing. Laurie? All right, oh, shit. Our engineer left out of the room, and I'm just punching buttons. Hello, anybody there? Oh, well. Oops. All right, if you'd like to make a call, please hang up. Paula. All right, Rock, come back in here, because I have no idea what I just, boom, I think, boom. All right, so somebody.
I got disconnected from Foster.
Okay, Rock, help me out. I'm hanging up on people left and right. And I think I just got somebody in the UK.
You got me back on.
Oh, I called you back?
No, I called you back.
Oh, okay, somebody else is on hold. Answer that other one. Uh-oh, now you hung up on her. It ain't just me.
Because you unclicked the thing. That's why.
I did?
Yeah, the lock I put on it.
The lock?
Hello, you there?
Yes, Regina's here.
Okay.
But it started saying, if you like to make a call. Okay. I had nothing to do with it. She said, you hung up on her and left the room is what happened.
I didn't touch it.
Yeah.
I didn't touch nothing.
See, and as soon as he got out the chair, it started saying, if you like to make a call. I'm like, what? All right, so where were we at?
We were talking about the foster facility.
Oh, yes, that's correct. Thank you. Go ahead.
I think Paula was mentioning something about her friend Cindy.
Right. Okay, Paula.
Is Paula there?
We lost Paula.
Lost Paula, yeah.
Oh, man, we got gremlins in here. That's what it is.
Okay. So yeah, we were just talking about logistics at what would have, just brainstorming on an idea of the foster facility.
Right. Hold on. Okay, we're getting everybody. All right, are you back?
I'm back.
All right. Uh-oh. And there's somebody at the door.
No, that's
Oh, I feel.
Paula's there.
I know. I feel like Mr. Rogers. Hello, Paula.
Okay, everybody's on the line.
I was gone and now I'm back.
I know. Well, Rock hung up on you is what it was.
Oh, no. Rock didn't hang up on me.
Yeah. No, he did. He said, "Watch this," and it's like, come on, don't dog the baby out. All right, so, what we'll do is we'll explore the possibilities because I like the sound of that, really do, and people who have much more knowledge than I do, we can pass that around over to. But Laurie,
Yes.
did you hear about our Foster's Animal World Women of the World Takeover show?
I'm in on that.
Yeah, I know. See?
Women taking over.
That's right. And it's like we're taking him down. Yeah, you guys and you guys just do the show for like a month and a half, man. And
sounds good.
Yeah, and it'll be I mean, it can be nice. I'd love to see that. I'm telling you, because nobody wants to watch my ass and hear me talk. But imagine, Rock, how many could you have on the Skype at one time?
Like 5, I think.
Okay, so we could have 5 on the Skype, Paula. Yeah. Okay, let's say we could have 4 on the Skype, Paula. All right? And okay, 4 on the Skype and 2 in the studio, or wait a minute, 4 on the Skype, 2 in the studio, and 4 on the phone. Because the people on the phone, the people on the, I'm telling you, we're going to make it a hen fest. It'll be like, I mean, and just imagine.
In the coop.
Yeah, and I mean, imagine we could have like Jewish women, German women, Italian women, French women, East Coast women, West Coast women, Midwest women, South.
Is this for the dogs or is this for you?
No, it's for the dogs, man. It's like I'm
let the dogs out.
Yeah. No, I'm designing. I'm about reaching viewers. I'm about education and finding new ways to educate the public, and this hasn't been done.
Right.
It's like so, and. I mean, hey, I've been married for 35 years or 7 years or something like that. I know men have to listen to women. They don't have any choice. So you guys got, it's like, it's a captured audience. So if we say women of the world taking over, speak out, we can, a month of just women from all over the world talking about animals and pit bulls and BSL and spade and neutering and adoption. I think it'll be a blast. With one
right. I think a lot of us are doing it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I really think with your show, it just goes to show we're coming together. I really think change is happening. It's slow, but it's happening.
It's the age of the feminine, anyway.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's what I'm down for it. I think it's a great, potential.
The revolution.
Idea. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we're.
And we're fighting like pit bulls.
Exactly.
So you guys got to put it. You guys got to make it happen, Paula. All right, because.
I'll work it.
Yeah, because next Tuesday, I mean, let's just work it. For the rest of the week and just see, because if I take off next Tuesday, then we can maybe follow it up depending upon, Regina and Laurie and Paula and Patrice, and everybody out there, the whole little underground. You guys, get women around the world. And
it would be cool to have like everyone Skyping in together, and then each person gets like a segment of time to talk about what's going on in their area.
Absolutely, and because if we take the Tuesday show, we won't even have to do it like that. You guys better listen. You can do it like you want, but with the 4 hours, you see, if you got 6, 8 women, nobody has to be given a little slot of time. I think it's best when everybody, it's a free fall, you know, and everybody, you know, because after the first couple of minutes, you guys will work it out where, you know, it's like a person is making a point and then da-da-da, you know? I mean, because I hate when you try to give people 5 minutes or 10 minutes and did it, you know, because it gets stagnant, you know, and the other people feel like they can't talk, you know, because this is her time and this is that kind of thing. So I say we have 1 or 2 topics, you guys go with it, and then whatever grows and flows out of that, just so be it, you know. You all grown women, you know, you'll work it out, you know.
We call it like power for pits and numbers or something.
Yeah, well, I think it's got to be women of the world speak out, you know.
Can we tweak that a little?
Huh?
How about women, you know, women advocates for pit bulls or something like that?
No, we got to keep the world in there because that's what the focus is. It's about a global voice of women of all nationalities, from all kind of countries, all kind of economics, all kinds of, you know, if you've got a computer or a phone, then their voice can be heard.
It's so true because we see so much stuff on Facebook now in countries like Romania and all these places, and it would be so cool to have like people live Skyping in, joining us, and physically being there.
That's right, and I'm telling you, all I have to do is Paula and I go deep into, you know, our groups and our stats. Because I can tell you from YouTube where, you know, all the different countries. I mean, I'm serious. We're in at least 50 countries. So
that's so great.
Yeah, and I just start sending stuff out to people and letting them know. And
I can help with that if you want. I'm good at like that kind of organization.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely, you know, that's Paula. I like that. I'm telling you, I'm excited about that because that would free me up to do this film, and I'd feel like the public is still getting the education, you know? That's the main thing for me. It's like I just want to keep the education going. If we have to stop until I come back, but with women of the world, you know, speaking out, oh man, I think it's, who knows? It could be big. What do you think, Rock? Yeah.
I agree.
Yep. So we just have to find, you know, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 to, you know what? We need 2 in the studio. So 2, 4, 6. I'll be gone for like 6 weeks, 8 weeks. So you gonna miss me, Paula? No.
You bet.
She's like, yeah, I'm gonna miss you.
Do you need to be like? So me and Paul are obviously not there. So how could the show run without you in the studio? Like, how does that work?
Cause Rock is here.
Oh, okay, all right.
So you guys are gonna Skype. You take the time to get your Skypes down. But like he said, he can have 4 or 5 on the Skype at one time. We can have 4 or 5 on the phone at the same time, and we can have 2 in the studio.
Okay.
That's a party, right, Rock?
Yeah.
Shoot, that's a party, man. You guys look up and y'all be on CNN, and I'll be saying, hey, remember who gave you guys the start? And it'd be like, it's gonna be a CNN version of the Talk, or what is that thing that The View. Yeah, The View. You know, it would be the doggy view. Yeah.
There's a newscaster now on CNN that has started doing animal advocacy. Did y'all see that? It'd be neat if we could get her at least to guest.
Oh no, she used to be on CNN, then she used to be on MSN, and now she's doing her own web. That's Jane Velez Mitchell.
Okay.
Yeah, who is a total dear, and yeah, I'm down. I check her stuff out. I listen to it. I'm a supporter, you know, but she wouldn't lower herself to this this little lonely 6 viewer listener dog show. Yeah. But I bet you she's not seen in 49 countries yet. What do you think? What do you think, Rock?
No, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. She just started. I mean, when she was on MSN, as a matter of fact, shit, we have to get her on our show. You know that, Paula? Send her an invite. Cause,
I will.
Yeah, I don't know where she lives at, but I'm sure it's either New York, LA, or Miami. But I think we just came up with the winner, Rock. Okay, so, yeah. Excuse me, guys. So, moving on. Whoops.
Paula. Rock, I have Amanda standing by.
On what? Phone or Skype?
On Skype. Do you see her?
No. No, I wouldn't see her. I don't see her anywhere.
Why don't you have her call him, Paula?
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Yeah, because he's...
Amanda starts with a V?
Yeah.
Okay, I see her.
He's got her.
Okay, let me see if
Paula?
I can add her in. Let me see if I can add her
Yeah.
in. I got her.
All right.
Let's see if it goes through.
1 ringy dingy. 2 ringy dingies. 3 ringy dingies. You know, did you guys see the...
Hello, Amanda, you there?
I'm here.
Oh, my God, the technology. Woman, do you know how many quarters we wasted trying to call you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's all right. Welcome to Foster's Animal World. And
Thank you.
yes, soon to be Women of the World Speak Out or something to
I've
that
been
effect.
hearing about that. That's awesome.
Yeah, you like that idea?
I do. I've been listening in.
Oh, okay. Well, we're sorry. What part of the country are you in, or the world, or wherever?
I am in Houston, Texas.
Houston. Everybody's in Houston.
About that.
Yeah, exactly.
Amanda, I bet we're friends on Facebook. Are you in the Harris County Animal League?
No, I have a group called the Houston Animal Network on Facebook.
Okay, well, I'm going to find you, and then I'm going to add you to the Harris County Animal League.
Excuse me, guys.
It's a private group, but we are trying to get some stuff done down there.
Great. It really, we need it.
Yeah, I'm from Spring. I was working on the dog chained to the bed. Do you remember hearing about that?
Yes.
Okay, we got him off, but now he got another dog.
Ah. There's always another one.
I'm sorry?
There's always another one.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of my pit bulls is a spindle top dog. So
Spindle top. What is that?
that was a spindle top back in the 80s up until recently was a animal sanctuary / boarding facility / rescue. And they've had many troubles over the years. But about a little over a year ago, they got raided. And 278 pit bulls were seized. People sent their pit bulls to her for rescue or for sanctuary for unadoptable dogs. People also sent their dogs there for boarding. And then it came to light that she was dating a dog fighter and she was starting to breed. And when she originally started, she had the best of intentions. She had a halfway decent facility, but something in her snapped and she went crazy. And the Humane Society of the United States came in and seized the dogs. And I helped volunteer with one of the pit bull rescues I was volunteering with at the time. And I took one of the dogs in as my foster, but I foster failed. And she is now my Sophie.
That's the topic of the day.
Yeah. Come here, Sophie. Come here. She'll come say hi.
What was the name of the place that went down that you got the dog from?
Spindle Top.
Look at her.
You know, I'm seeing a lot of that. People literally snapping and melting down and burning out and doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, and when Hurricane Allison hit Houston, it damaged her property really badly. And I think she got overwhelmed and she did not ask for help. And she started fixing electrical issues herself. And there were a lot of dogs that got burned down in an electrical fire. They found a large pit full of dead dogs. There was testimony of her boyfriend beating some of the dogs to death with a hammer. When I got Sophie, she still to this day is terrified of a lot of things. She's got urine burns. The dogs were just stacked in kennels and kennels and kennels and kennels and never coming out. And it was very clear that she started breeding as well. And some of these people that had dogs there were just on vacation, and they had boarded their dogs there. And, they had heard in the past that it was a reputable boarding facility, but they never questioned it and sent their dogs, and turns out they were being abused.
Wow.
I think that a lot of it boils down to really, most of the time, what puts people over the edge too. I mean, it depends on their personality, but it's funding. It's just, you need the right setup to do all that.
Do you think that she was reputable to begin with? Is that what the...
I've heard differing stories. I think when she started, her intentions were good, but I think that she took on too much too quickly, and she started in the 80s. So I think that it started out where she was a decent person looking to help, but I don't think she really ever had the resources to make it very successful. And I've heard some big names in rescue saying that they never trusted her, and I've heard some big names that say that they have. But somewhere it broke her to where she became abusive. It was no longer, in my opinion, even a good intention. She became abusive and negligent, and unspeakable things happened to these dogs. So
it could have been the person she was involved in with turned her,
I don't know. I just don't see somebody good crossing over that far into as far as...
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I was born in the 80s, so I don't know how she started out. I've never met this woman. In my opinion, she's a horrible human being. Yeah. Some people say she started out great. I don't know. I don't like her. I would never... I agree. I don't think anyone can just snap to the point where all of a sudden you abuse dogs. I don't think that happens with you. I don't know what happened to her, but she did very horrible things, is all I know.
I wonder, I've asked, I have some connections in Houston, and I've asked them how bad the dog fighting is down there. When I say connections, officials. And they say it's not that bad, but I wonder how bad it is. Does anyone know?
The dog fighting is, I would say it's equivalent to bad in any other large city like Houston is. I don't think it's necessarily any worse than any large city. However, I've heard many big names in rescue say that Houston has more hatred for pit bulls than any other city that they've been in.
Really?
We have a lot of shelters that kill pit bulls immediately.
Oh, yeah.
We have some hate groups here that strive to stop our adoption events. There's just, among the people here, there's so many people that have not progressed with the pit bull movement and to love them and save them. And, we have people trying to stop our educational seminars about pit bulls. We've had people threaten adoption events that had to be canceled because the threats were so severe. So we have a lot of pit bull issues here, and we have a lot of them.
The thing people don't realize is dog fighting dogs are not necessarily a full-bred, whether it's Staffordshire or so forth. A lot of times, a dog fighting dog is a mixed breed tanner black dog that does have some bulldog in them for strength, but besides that, it's usually a mixed breed dog.
Yep. I mean,
It's
even
not
in
a
my
full-blooded
neighborhood, I live in a relatively nice neighborhood in inner city Houston. And recently there was something that came out. Someone actually posted it on one of our next door sites. A guy that was doing pit bull fighting in his backyard in what seems to be a very nice, you know, great neighborhood in Houston. And you would have never thought, but she had pictures into his backyard, and he had bloody bait dogs in his backyard.
Can I ask you something?
As far as I know, nothing's happened yet.
Well, who is on Bad Rap? It says, I'm looking on the internet, it says 2 dead dogs killed at Bad Rap after surviving the horrors at Spindletop.
That has not, no one knows about what's happening there. I've questioned it on my Facebook too. It was in Montgomery County where the Spindletop was. The sheriff there and animal control promised that no Spindletop dog would die, that they would not put any of them down. If they were too aggressive, they would go to a real reputable sanctuary unless the dog was just too ill. And some did get put down because they were just too ill. But it was a promise that all of these dogs would go to a rescue in a sanctuary and they would get the second chance they deserved.
Well, these 2 apparently are missing.
I'm not that familiar with them, but apparently 2 of the Spindletop dogs are unaccounted for.
Yeah,
So
it's their number 6 and number 7 they're called. They don't even have names.
Right. It's no one will answer what happened to the dogs, so it is assumed that they got put down or lost, or no one knows because no one will answer the question. But there are 2 dogs from Spindletop in question with them that they will not answer where the dogs went.
Well, accountability's got to get better, I'll tell you, with a lot of all the rescues.
I've seen stories about it, but I'm not 100% sure.
I think accountability is big.
It says 298 dogs were seized.
I'm sorry? Oh, yeah, 298.
Yeah, and she had made, I think it turned out to be like 270 pit bulls, but she also had wolf hybrids. She had other breeds too.
Did she have a lot of help? That just sounds like a lot for somebody.
I'm sorry, say that again?
It just sounds like so much. Like she would have had to have a huge team of people helping her on that.
It was one of her employees that turned her in, actually.
Okay.
Which makes me wonder, I mean, all these years, what employees didn't turn her in, but someone that was working there did eventually, was the whistleblower on it and got her turned in.
I think a lot of people sometimes think the dogs are better at least they're alive, and so they're afraid if they report that the dogs will get taken. You know what I mean?
Oh, mm-hmm.
And get put down immediately. So, not that that's a good excuse, but I think people think like that.
Yeah, you do. And that, but like we have a situation in North Texas right now, and the officials don't have anything to do with the dogs. They've stated we can't get them. We don't have anything to do with them.
It's a sad situation. But I'm thankful for my Spindletop dog. There's some really amazing dogs that came out of that bunch. There's some that have turned into therapy dogs and service dogs, and there's a lot of them that ended up in such amazing homes and turned out to be such amazing dogs.
It sounds like what I was saying earlier about the rescue here called Good News Kennels, which used to be Mike Vick's Bad News Kennels, and they saved a lot of dogs, and a lot of those dogs turned out to be amazing dogs. Very grateful.
Very much so. Okay, I have to get off. Ladies, I will catch up with you later. Foster, thank you. Rock, thank you.
No problem. He had to step out for a minute.
I thought he maybe fell asleep.
No, he had to step out. He'll be back.
And I'll catch up with you guys later. Amanda, I sent you a friend request. Paula, I want to catch up with you later.
Great.
Okay. Thanks, ladies. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. The reason Amanda is here today is she has an amazing story to tell us about a dog.
I do. Actually, about, I guess maybe 6 months or so ago, I got a pit bull stray in that had rabies tags that led me to the Humane Society. And so when I called in and said, hey, I found this dog, I do pit bull rescue, trying to find this dog's owners. So got her information. On her side of it, the owners didn't want her, so I rehomed her. But whenever I was talking to the Humane Society, they told me that they did not have a pit bull rescue contact in their Rolodex. And the Humane Society in Houston kills pit bulls immediately. They do their 72 stray holds, but if it's a surrender, they go straight to the back and get the needle. So I asked them if they would keep me as their pit bull contact and call me if there was any sort of emergency, that I'm just one person, I don't have a rescue, I just help. Well, the calls flood in. So I have been able to help a lot of them. But being just one person, there are some that, I at least try to direct to shelters here that won't kill them. And I started the Houston Animal Network on Facebook so that I could start networking these dogs and meet with fosters and adopters and rescues to try to help more. And then one day I get a call. I was in the middle of work, and anytime I see a strange number from my area, I know it's bound to be one of these dogs. And so I just ignored the call at first, figured I'd listen to the voicemail later. But something told me to listen to that voicemail. And it was a man on the phone just crying his eyes out, saying that he was a truck driver from Illinois. And he rides in his truck with his pit bull, Smitty. And he was doing a load in Houston and broke his hand while at work. And his job was sending him home via Greyhound, which does not allow dog passengers. So his company told him that he had to leave his dog in Houston at the shelter. Being from Illinois, they are a no-kill state. So he assumed if he took his dog to the shelter that he would be adopted out and he would end up with a great family. So he was quite shocked when he heard that our Houston shelters would just kill his dog for being a pit bull. So he's crying on the phone saying, this dog is my son. Please don't let your city kill my dog. And I was crying by this point, but I also deal with a lot of people that will say, hey, I love my dog. Can you rehome him? And if I give them the option to somehow keep their dog, they're just kind of like, no, I think we'll just rehome him. So that's what I'm assuming is going on. But as he's crying and telling me all of this, I said, well, I can rehome your dog. I'll figure it out. I knew by this point I had to. But I said, can I get your dog home to you? And he said that would be amazing, but I'm in Illinois. I have to take the Greyhound. There's no way for me to get the dog home, or I would. I said, if you want your dog, I will get you your dog. I'll figure it out. I'll drive him myself if I have to. I deal with a lot of people that just throw their dogs away and they don't care. For someone that genuinely wants their dog, especially their pit bull, and wants to save them, I will figure it out. So I told him that I would figure it out, and he is just crying on the phone and was so grateful. And then his wife called me to tell me how grateful she was, and I told them it might take a month, it might take 2 months. I have no idea how long it's going to take to get him home because I've never done transport before. I knew it was a possibility, but I didn't know how long it would take. So I said, it might take a while, but you'll get your dog. So I go to my page on Facebook, which is the Houston Animal Network, and I posted the story and said, here's what's going on. And within minutes, people started chiming in saying, how can I help? How can we get the dog home? And it became a glimmer of hope for the rescue community, because so often I'm posting or someone else is posting, hey, this dog needs a new home because the owner just had a baby, or they're moving to an apartment and they can't keep the dog. We need to get the dog, to a new home. So for someone to say, I'll do anything to get my dog home, everyone just chimed in and was like, oh my God, of course we'll get the dog home. So within an hour, we had commitments from many people to transport, and it just started flowing, one right after the other. And we started planning a transportation route, and we were actually able to get Smitty home in 5 days. And we documented his journey and got pictures with every house that he was at. Lindsay and her husband kept him the first night. Someone I had never met before, Dwight in Houston, he went to sit with Smitty's dad while we figured this out, just to make sure he knew that we were going to keep them safe. And we all just fell in love with this family. They were just good-hearted people that loved their dog. They rescued him from their local shelter somewhat recently. Then Smitty came to stay at my house one night, and when I say this was the coolest dog I've ever met, he was so sweet. And you think about a dog that he's in a truck with his dad 95% of the time, and then he starts going stranger to stranger to stranger to stranger. And they're going to be nervous and scared. Not this dog. This is the most amazing ambassador for pit bulls I have ever met. He was just happy to be anywhere. He met all of our dogs and was just happy as could be. And he was massive. He's about, I think he was 78 pounds. He was pretty big. And he always rode along with his large, and by large I mean, this size, can't fit on the screen, pink bunny. That was his friend that traveled with him and slept with him. So next day I drove him to Dallas and met with Kevin and Mindy there, and Mindy's mom. Mindy and her mom do Forgotten Souls Rescue in Dallas. And then he stayed with Mindy one night, and then he went to Kevin, and then from Kevin he went to Denton with Angela, and then Angela met up with Richard with Unchained Love, and Richard agreed to be his long-haul trucker to take him home to Illinois. So then he got with Richard and Boo, and they started making the trek home to Illinois. And then when Richard found out that he might be a day late getting Smitty home, he just couldn't handle that. So he called in one of his fosters, who got up at 4 a.m. to meet with him in Illinois to get Smitty, to get him home a day earlier than we expected. And they recorded the whole reunion and the tears and everything like that. So we have that on a page on Facebook, Smitty the Pity. And we've kept in contact with the family. There's someone that really touched our hearts. We did a fundraiser for them just to help them with Christmas. Neither of them are working right now. We've gotten about, I think, $900 in donations to help them with Christmas. We sent them a new laptop because theirs had broken. And Laurie and Brian, the Smitty's parents, send us pictures regularly and keep us informed with Smitty. Someone else set up an Amazon account to where Smitty gets a 50-pound bag of food once a month. It's a family that just warmed a lot of people's hearts, and we wanted to help them and show people, if you want to keep your dog, we'll find a way for you to keep your dog. Don't give up. Don't ever feel like you're backed into a corner. We deal with so many people that will just throw them away for no reason at all. If you want them, we'll save them. Just reach out to somebody. And I mean, even more
Wow,
than that,
I'm
it became a
speechless.
story. Houston.
I'm sorry, guys. I was.
It's
Hey, Laurie. Amanda. Hello. Whoop.
I'm here.
Is my headset? Oh, I think my head. Huh?
No, you can hear you.
Oh, can you hear me, guys?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was silent there because I was just digging the whole vision. See, it came alive, Paula, right there. This is a preview of Women of the World, you know, speaking out. You know, it's like I wasn't even involved, and that was so educational, man. You know, I sat here and kept my mouth shut. Well, actually, Rock turned my microphone off, but that's no. It was great. Somebody's bleeping. Did you hang up on somebody recently? So how you doing, man? That was great. And Paula, how come I've never heard of spindle? Am I stupid or?
Spindletop.
Huh?
Spindletop is a dirty little thing that everybody tried to keep secret for a while until it was brought to light. And now that it's been brought to light, they're working on cleaning up the mess. So I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I don't think, a whole lot of people probably have, but the inner circles have.
Now, and that's caused by what?
I agree with Amanda. I think the lady started out on the right foot, but I think she got overwhelmed. I think she got in over her head. It sounds like she got in with the wrong crowd, her boyfriend his type of people, and I think she just she was afraid to ask for help, ashamed to ask for help, or she knew what she was doing was wrong and she didn't want to put herself in jeopardy. There's so many things that could have gone wrong with Spindletop.
Yeah.
And nobody knows. It's one of those things, there's two sides to every story, and then there's the truth, and I'm afraid we will never know the truth of what really happened with her. But but I'm so glad for Smitty. I'm sitting here crying, and Amanda's just such a good
We all
story.
cried a lot.
I know.
I mean, this was really.
Go ahead.
I've always said that volunteering with Spindletop, with the seizure of it, was one of the best things that I've ever done. I got, the dogs were at a fairgrounds because it was a criminal case. They were hidden. And getting to see all of those dogs clean out the stables and get them their shots still remains one of the best things I've ever done. But getting Smitty home to this family, I think, was the happiest moment of my life. We were all we knew that it was coming, and we knew that he was going to be home on this day, and Richard tried to trick me and not tell me that he was getting home super early so he could surprise me and say, hey, Smitty's home. But we were all just on pins and needles waiting for the family's reaction. So I set my alarm. I woke up early, and I'm on the phone with Richard saying, is it happening? Is it happening? And the moment and the people that were taking Smitty home were texting me, because I was so serious. I was threatening people's lives over this, saying, if that dog gets loose, if anything happens to this dog, I will hunt you down. I will find you. And I made sure that all of the drivers had references. There were some people that were just, they love dogs and said, hey, I'll take him home tonight. But we're talking pit bulls and people's dog. Everyone that was involved in transport had to give me references of some sort where they were in rescue, and we knew that they were good, reputable people. So we felt confident through this very long 1,000-mile journey. And so the fosters that Richard called to get them home, I was badgering them. How far away are you? How many miles? How many minutes? How long? So, she was texting me, okay, GPS says 7 more minutes. And I'm like, oh my God, he's about to be home. So it was super exciting. We were all bawling through the whole thing. I cried on the phone with Smitty's family so many times. I would call them and let them talk to Smitty. I'd put them on speakerphone and they'd be on the phone with Smitty saying, hi, baby, you know, we can't wait to see you. And he would just perk up. And this was just one of the most amazing stories I've ever been involved in. And Houston News came and did a story with me and Smitty as well. And it became a way to educate Houston. Not everyone knows that our shelters kill pit bulls. Not everyone is aware that if you take a pit bull to the SPCA or the Humane Society in Houston, they die. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Doesn't matter if it's a puppy. Doesn't matter if it's 13. Doesn't matter if it's the happiest, most amazing dog ever. Just because of the way they look and the way they were born, they die. So it became a way to tell Houston, hey, this amazing dog that you see sitting next to me right now was going to die in our shelter for no other reason other than the fact that he is a pit bull. And this is the happiest, most amazing dog I've ever met. I mean, I walked him around my neighborhood and was knocking door to door saying, oh my God, meet this dog, be a part of the story. And I was taking pictures of him and his family. And the family doesn't know yet, but I've made a photo album, like a little scrapbook of his journey home,
Right.
so they can have that too.
Oh, that's so nice.
Wow.
See there? Women of the world speak out, because I wouldn't have never thought to do that. Yeah.
There was no other option. Let me see if, I don't know if it will show up, but I will play you guys a little snippet of the voicemail Brian left me to know why there was no other option here at all. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. So when I play it, if you can't hear it, I'll stop it.
Okay.
Can't hear it.
Okay, you're old. I got 2 bags of food, everything.
Can you hear this?
Microchip.
Yeah.
I surrender them to you guys because I can't take them with me. Like my son. And I can't drive because I'm in an 18-wheeler and I have to get to the Greyhound bus stop. If you guys could call me before 10 o'clock tonight, or I have to have somebody come out because I can't drive. It's at 8772 Market Street in Houston, Texas, across from the distribution plant. I'm in a white PTL truck, 16101. I have to surrender my dog to because I can't take it with me. I'm from Illinois, and I have to go to the hand surgeon, and Greyhound won't allow me to take him with me. So I have to surrender him, but I just want to get a good family. If you could have someone please come out here, this is like an emergency, because I have to get home to Illinois. Please, my name is Brian Gleason, 815-514-1019. I'm at 8772 Market Street, the Texas truck stop, across from the Budweiser distribution plant. My baby is a year old. He's a pit terrier. His name is Schmitty. I have to surrender him because I can't take him with me. So I need someone, and I'm on medications, and I can't drive. So, like I said, I got to take the Greyhound. Could someone please, when you get this message, would you just be able to come out here and get him? Because I can't drive or anything. Thank you.
Well, shit, that was funny. God, man, you're trying to make me cry. That's why it's women of the world. You guys cry, because I'm all tearing up.
I originally listened to that message I only listened to the first maybe 10 seconds of it before I called him back.
Right.
When he started crying, I just called him back. I didn't actually listen to the full message until Smitty was already in my car. You know, it didn't matter. This man... Yeah. And he told me, and I will never forget him saying it, please don't let your city kill my dog. He didn't ask for me to get him home. He just said, please don't let him die. please just make sure he gets into a good family because this is my baby. And his wife called me and said, he's not going to tell you this, but I'm letting you know now, this might kill him. This is his son. This is his baby. This dog is everything to him. And I told her, don't worry, the dog's coming home. And they're an amazing family. They tell me stories about how they take him to PetSmart and they let Smitty pick out whatever toy he wants. And he goes down the aisles and he just picks one toy and he'll get it off the shelf. And then he just looks at Brian and says, okay, this is the toy I want. And they take those trips. And especially since Brian has been home with his hand recovering, Smitty gets walked probably 4, 5, 6 times a day. I mean, he sleeps in the bed with them. I mean, that is their son. And they are the people that we advocate for, that love these dogs, and they're advocates for our breed, and they're amazing, an amazing family.
Well, that's a heck of a story. What can I say? I think, wow. I mean, I'm speechless for once.
And one of my favorite people, Richard with Unchained Love, has even offered to help Brian even further and to get him a new job because his company was so heartless with him to think that his dog was just disposable.
Right.
And Brian is hurt by that. He's hurt that his company didn't care about his baby like that. And Richard reached out and said, if I can get you a job, I'll help you get a job. And Brian has said when he's able to work again, he would love to work with Richard and get involved in rescue transport to help people the way that we were able to help him. And he never even knew rescue transport existed. He didn't know this happened. So this was just a person that loves his dog. He didn't care that it was a pit bull or may have had a history he didn't understand. To him, this was just a loving dog. And, you know, when I told him that we would get him home, he told me, we will sell everything we own to pay for it. And I said, no, the rescue community will cover all costs. And he cried because he didn't know that people did this. And now that he has an opportunity to work with a company that will allow him to, he wants to be a part of the rescue community too and get dogs home.
Oh, wow. This goes full circle. The I had to take a call for a second while you were talking. My probation officer. I mean, it was my agent. And how long ago was this? I missed that part.
Let me see the exact date. Brian called me on December 5th.
Huh. And you got the dog.
And we got him home, I think, December 10th, maybe. But we have all the videos and the reunion of Brian and his wife crying and seeing Smitty on the Facebook page. And the family, now that they have the laptop, they are able to chime in and give us updates on Smitty's page as well. And,
okay. So
and they're constantly.
Well, this is what I say. Since this is such a touching story and it's a wonderful, you know, it's just like the human-animal relationship at its best. You know, you guys, Paula, can we get him to Skype in? Can you guys work that out for next Tuesday? Because that'll probably be the last show that I do, and then it's the women of the world taking over. What do you think?
I'm sure they would love that.
Paula? I think she says yes. So
oh, Paula, my baby's all choked up over there. Look at her.
Hey, listen.
This is an amazing story.
It is, man. I was trying not to cry myself because real men don't cry. No.
I'm crying on the inside right
Yeah,
now.
right. You should. I boo-hoo, but boo.
And let me add an extra. I mean, there's so many layers of amazingness to this story. But in addition to that, I have been able to meet some rescue people that I would have never met before in Dallas and in Kentucky. And you know, in LA, and you know, we've all been still talking on a daily basis and
Right.
working together to transport other dogs. So this, in addition to every other amazing part of the story, it did bring a lot of rescue community together to say, hey, let's keep doing this. And,
Right.
you know, I've offered to keep doing transport. I had never done it before.
Right.
So it also brought in a lot of people that will now come together, and we will do this again.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do is, you know, Paula and I had spoken last year about starting something up this year. So right now, and it's so amazing, with the start of 2015, you guys are in first place for the Foster's Animal World Conversations with a Pit Bull Humanitarian Best Pit Owner, Best Interview Story, and Act of Love. Right, Paula? And we still, you know, we haven't decided on how that name. That's why I put all of them in there. So, but this is great. You know, Amanda, what you and Richard, you know, I don't know, you hanging out with those low lifes like Richard, you know, all kind of stuff subject to happen. So, you know,
Richard's a special breed of human.
he is, man. He is. He really, really is. I mean, it's a couple of people around the world who, you know, because we've done about 100 interviews and different things in 100 hours. It's a couple of people that just stand out, you know, hands above the rest or heads above, or however that goes. Richard is definitely one of them, man. He is a special guy, you know. And
I'm very, very pleased to have met him.
yeah,
It's
well,
amazing.
we're trying to meet face to face. We hang out. We Skype and hang and phone and you know, Facebook and stuff. But we're trying to get that way. Me and Danny and you know, to drag Paula right along. You know, so Paula's gonna be down there close to him in a minute, though, right, Paul? Yeah. So, Amanda, you.
Paula's still not talking to us.
No, I know. She's just chuckling up there. She's laughing so hard she can't help herself. But that's all right.
Actually, the first time I found out about this show was because
You were in jail?
have a no.
Oh, okay.
I have a bit of an idol that I've never met before, but Mr. Kyle Schwab was on your show.
There you go.
That's how I came to find out about your show, was I saw it on his page, because I follow him like kind of maybe like a stalker.
That's right. You along with a lot of others. He's an amazing guy, though, you know. Again, you just, you know, you got low friends in high places, man. You know, because those guys, that's the crowd, you know. So.
Well, he doesn't know who I am.
Well, he will now. You know, he will now.
We've talked on Facebook before. But
yeah.
I'm just a stalker behind the scenes, you know.
That boy's busy too, man. I mean, he's like, he doesn't know who he is sometimes. He's so busy. I think, what, Paula, did we call Kyle like 15 times?
Oh, at least.
Before, and he finally called me back and said, "Hey, it's not personal, you know." And I was like, "Bullshit, it is." So, but no, he's a great human being, man. It's like you won't find many people more honest than him, you know. And I like him because he don't hold back, and that's what I've been told about myself. I don't know, but listen.
Yeah, I know Richard doesn't have much of a filter on that mouth of his either.
I love him, man. I love him. I'm telling you, they cut from the same cloth. Amanda, I want you to be part of the Women of the World, you know, speaking out.
I will do anything for you.
You got it. Well, watch that now, because Paula will tell you about me. All right, so but for sure, man, we really do. You know, you're a wonderful person, and you know your heart is in the right place, and you're doing, you know, extraordinary things. So thank you so much for sharing with us and coming on. And I think,
Everybody.
Oh, Paula's got. Well, we're gonna end. Yeah, we're gonna. Well, we're gonna Rock hung up on Regina, I think. Again, he did it, Regina, and I think you sent Laurie away too. You know, but that's all right. The women are gonna take over. The women of the world is gonna run this show. I'm gonna leave you here with 8 of them, buddy. You know, so Paula, let's get the last dogs in there and let's try to get some dogs some homes, man. Try to catch up with Amanda.
Amanda.
Yeah.
Please tell everybody Smitty's page and have them go over, and they can keep updates. They can get updates from there, correct?
Yes. You know, we don't update it as often, but you can see the whole story, and we keep pictures up. It's facebook.com/Smitty the Pity, which is SMITTYTHEPITTY. We misspelled pity to match with Smitty, so remember that one. It's PITTY.
Good one.
That was Kevin. Kevin started Smitty's page for us because we were all going haywire crazy. So Kevin is the clever gentleman that got the Smitty the Pity going.
Well, thank you to Kevin, so we can, see updates. And is the video on the page of Smitty's page?
Yes, the videos we all took when he was at our houses. The news story that ran in Houston. There are 2 reunion videos. There's a lot of videos, and there are a ton of pictures.
Good.
You know, the Dallas folks took him around to some Dallas monuments to get his pictures there, and I took him around my neighborhood, and he made Houston friends. He's our honorary Texan. I've already asked the family to move to Houston and be my neighbor. I don't know if they're down with that, but I tried. Had this gone any other way, had they not wanted Smitty would be in my house right now. And then my Dexter right here that you can't see, but he's my problem boy. I joked about sending Dexter in his place. This is my Dexter, and he couldn't pass for City, but I did threaten Dexter. I'm going to send you to Illinois, and I'm going to keep this big boy here. So he's a well-loved dog, and we're very happy.
Good.
Well,
Good.
You can see all of our shenanigans.
Get a hold of me.
Joking and silly.
Absolutely. So, listen, Amanda, I got 10 minutes left. So if you want to hang on, I want to get these last dogs up that Paula's got. And if she's up for doing them. And Paula, you good? Okay. And if we have time left, we'll come back to you and say goodbye. If not, bye-bye. Thank you so much. And we'll be in touch because women of the world are going to speak out right here. Okay?
I'm here anytime.
All right. Hang on. All right, Rock, Paula, you got it.
All right, let's go. Up we have Tia. Tia is a lovely brown and white pit, 2 years old. She was rescued from Roswell Animal Control, a high kill shelter. Tia has the sweetest disposition and appears calm, even in stressful situations. She will be spayed prior to adoption. She is up to date on all shots and microchipped. Now we have our little blonde beauty. Her name is Faith. She is 2 years old. She is a boxer pit mix. She was rescued from Roswell Animal Control. Faith has really blossomed in the 3 weeks she has been with her foster. She is spayed, up to date on all shots, and she will be microchipped prior to adoption. She has recently learned how to play with toys after watching her foster brother for a couple of weeks. She is a cuddler and a true beauty. Now we have Mama Asia. Mama Asia is done with her motherly duties. She is spayed, up to date on all shots, and will be microchipped prior to adoption. She is good with large, small, and small dogs, and children. She's just kind of okay with cats. And best of all, she's housebroken. Now we have Marco.
More than I can say.
Marco is around. Foster, we're still working on you.
I'm gonna get
Marco
it.
is around 2 years old. And he is a pointer hound pit mix. And he is also from Roswell. Marco loves people, but has a tendency to let other dogs know he is the boss. At 70 pounds, underweight for him due to shelter experience, Marco is still all muscle and he is a big boy. He most likely needs to be an only child or dog and or have an experienced owner. Prior to adoption, he will be up to date on all of his shots, neutered and microchipped. Now we have Grace. Grace is our pretty blue pit mix. She is truly a very nice dog and will make someone a fantastic companion. Grace is around 2 years old and she will be spayed prior to adoption. She is up to date on all shots and microchipped. She is ready to be your very own couch potato. Now we have Dinah. Dinah received a Christmas miracle this year. She was due to be put to sleep on 12/26, but she was rescued and now needs a forever home. She is 2 years old and such the sweetheart. Diana will be up to date on all shots, spayed, and microchipped prior to adoption. Now our last little buddy of the day. This is Max. Max is 2 years old. He was saved within just minutes of being put to sleep by Roswell Animal Control. His foster hoped to have a forever home for Max, but it didn't work out. So he is still looking for that special place in someone's heart and home. His coloring and markings are exceptional. Max is up to date on all shots, neutered and microchipped prior to adoption. These animals is the last set of animals today. And these dogs are featured from Rough Rescue of Denver. The director is Pamela Mabon, and this is in Colorado, Aurora, Colorado. The number to reach her about any of these precious souls is 720-270-1023. And if you need any contact information on any of these dogs today, I think you guys know how to get a hold of me. So that's all I've got for today.
All right.
Amanda, thank you so much for making me cry today. I needed that.
That's right.
My pleasure. That's what I love to do.
It's about time somebody other than me. You know,
You're so very welcome.
I'm tired of that hate mail. So thank you so much, Amanda. Paula, I love you. And who we had? Laurie, Regina, Patrice, and but Judy, and Michael, of course. You know, don't leave the guys out. And Richard, wherever you are out there rolling down the road, you know we love you. And drive safe. I hope you ain't in snow.
Richard is out trying to save. Richard is out trying to save pit bulls this morning. He let us know that he's using his non-filter to make sure some pitties are safe.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, as long as he's safe. Yeah, that's the main thing. So he's in Kentucky, though, and you in Texas.
I'm in Texas.
Is he in the truck?
I believe so.
All right. Well, he might be listening to us then, man. Hey, drive safe, and we love you, everybody. Goodbye. Again, go to Facebook and send in something and be in touch with Paula, because it's Women of the World Speak Out. And we're going to have women from every, corner of the globe. And even we might have to get translators, Rod. You know that? Because I want the world to become one small place around dog issues. I mean, animal issues in general, period. But just right now, we're going to deal with the pit bulls because the babies, as we know, have issues going on with perception and all the rest of the stuff. So, from Foster's Animal World, Rock over there pushing the buttons and hanging up. Oh, somebody's on the phone, right?
Kind of like bringing them in right now.
Yeah, might as well on the end. Who is it? There's somebody that you probably hung up on already.
Hello?
We got 2 minutes. Hello?
It's a bunch of dogs barking. They called you.
Oh, my God. Not another dog dialing with a cell phone. Jesus Christ. They got Sprint.
Dogs, are you there?
Sprint's got to stop giving these rebates, man. Cause hello, who's this? Uh-oh.
We'll never know.
I think that's Richard. That sounds like Richard's. He's breathing.
Let's go.
All right. So, hey, we out of here, guys. Thank you very much. And if that is Richard or anybody else that personally knows me, hit me up on the text.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Paula. Bye, Amanda.
Thank you, Foster and Paula and everyone involved.
And Rock.
That's right.
And Rock.
And we'll see you guys Friday now. Don't forget, Friday at 11 with Danny. We'll be sitting his ass right there. All right. See you.